What's good, people? This is the Rap Roundtable. Your boy Jarv here, Shenseea the Rap Snob, Dini the Balance, the homie Mase. We just want to make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, comment, help us get our numbers up. We're trying to get 2,000 subs, 5,000. Y'all know how this go. If y'all think we're good and y'all love the content, some of y'all always say, yo, how come y'all don't have more views? It's because y'all don't sub. So make sure y'all do that and tap in with us. Peace.
The Rap Roundtable.
The New York Buyers the Rap Roundtable is back in the building, spinning back yet again. The numbers are still growing. I appreciate the views, appreciate the listens. But, you know, I was late today, so I can't even talk too much shit. So to my left, it's Shenseea the Rap Snob, as always.
What up, what up?
Dini the Balance, what's good?
May the force be with you.
Mase is back in effect. Good to see you.
I'm back on deck. I'm here.
And tonight, we have a very, very, very special guest, our first guest of 2022.
Sir.
She goes by the name of Chyna Streetz. Applaud her.
Hello.
You can find the Rap Roundtable on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, wherever there's podcasts, we are there. Tap in with us.
Get connected.
Don't be selfish. Please share it. Even if you don't like the shit, when you curse us out in the comments, share it anyway.
Sharing's caring.
Fuck with us.
They do that.
You know the vibes.
We are tonight's entertainment.
As always, when we have a guest here at the Rap Roundtable, we like to get familiar with them. We're not going to talk about the current events. We'll get into that a little later in the episode. So, Chyna, the first question I have for you, and I try to do this with every guest, is to get familiar with them specifically. Forget the music for a second.
Okay.
You know, we on the socials, we see the posts. 2021 was a very active year for you all over the nation.
Mm-hmm.
From your perspective, what was that like, traveling, seeing different people, different energies, different stages? What was that like?
Amazing.
Okay.
Amazing. Like, I can't even lie. I'm living my dream right now. I'm having fun. Like, I'm having fun with this shit. Like, I could curse?
Yeah,
absolutely.
The
Nah,
Rap
Let it fly, yo.
Nah, I was just making sure. You know, I don't know. But yeah, I was having fun like a motherfucker. Like,
There you go, there you go.
Yeah.
like, I was all over the place, you know. The only thing I could say is I really want, like, the women to, like, really just, like, get this money. Like, I be needing my hair done in different states, and I can't reach nobody. And that shit fucked me up a couple of times. But other than that, like, I was having a ball.
So
like,
what, you had to go on stage with a hat on or some shit?
I did once.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I ain't gonna tell you what show it was.
No.
Nah, I'm saying, I ain't gonna tell you what show it was, but yeah, I did.
Nah, that's a real issue because, like, you know, also we could go to a barbershop, get a little shape up, it'd be good money. We'll take some chances
anywhere.
getting in that chair for the shape up, but, you know, a woman needs to get right. It's a process. I understand that.
Do my shit myself.
See
Whatever.
What I'm saying?
You said living your dreams, though. Like, what is that energy like, getting that feedback, feeding off the people, getting inspired to do things?
Like I said, it's like a breath of fresh air because at one point I didn't even think I could do this shit. And I don't mean like I couldn't rap. I just didn't think that I was going to be in the position that I was in at this stage. You know what I mean? But God is good.
Talk about it.
And anything is possible. And I think if you keep your foot on the shit that you want to do, you know, you're going to get what you want to get, you know, and you got the right people around you supporting the shit that you do, you know, eventually, listen, if you stay consistent enough, you're going to be where you need to be. And that's just it. Like, a bunch of people will tell you what you can't do, why you can't do it, and how you can't do it, but they'll never tell you how to do it.
That's a fact.
Yo, you know, before I let Sin take the ball, I saw when you posted on your birthday, I was like, oh, she's a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn too. So it's like you saying that, if I had $1 for every time I said that or heard another one of us say that, like, I would be a millionaire. Like, don't tell us we can't do shit. We're gonna do it.
Because that's the thing. Like, I feel like that's okay. If we gonna bring it on Zodiac, I feel like as Capricorns, like, that's our driving point. Like, don't tell me what I can't do, because I'm gonna prove you wrong every time.
Oh yes.
And I'm gonna prove you wrong, and I'm gonna make you so mad that when I do it, you're gonna pay me triple as much just because I did.
I get more joy out of pissing niggas off than actually
really
doing what I want to
really
do.
It's not even about me doing it because I want to do it. It's because you told me I couldn't do it, and I know I can.
Mace, no, you know how I give it up. Bro. You know, like, I live to piss. Like, go ahead, son. I could talk all night.
Yeah. You know me, I like to dig into the discography and everything. You know what I mean? So I was looking at the projects that you had out there or have out there. One of them caught my eye, or at least the title of it caught my eye. It was called Weird Girl Antics. All right. Can you speak to that? Like, the title of that project and why you chose to name it that? Like, Weird Girl?
I was going through some weird shit at that point.
Okay.
And I'm not even gonna lie, I was in some weird places. I was doing some weird things. I was around some weird ass people, and it was just like, you know what? I blend in with these niggas,
That's
and
crazy.
you know,
Hey,
I'm a
listen.
weird ass nigga too. Like, you know, I feel like a lot of people have like curtains over who they really are.
True. Talk
And eventually, I just got to the point where I was like, you gonna take me as I fucking am. And I'm a weird ass bitch, so yeah, weird girl antics it is.
Yo, I love that because, you know what I mean? Like, people use the word weird, you know, in a certain connotation.
Negatively.
Yeah, I don't ever think weird is bad or good. It's
but-
just it's different. You know what I
Right.
mean?
For
It's
me,
just
it wasn't about a negative thing. It was just like, okay, this is different.
Yeah.
I'm in a different space. I'm in a weird ass space because I'm not sure what it is, but I can fuck with it.
Okay.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
Right,
And,
exactly.
and it wasn't necessarily a negative thing. It was just like, hey, this is what's going on. These are the antics I'm on right now. So that's why I just named
What's
that
up?
EP.
You own
that.
that.
Yeah.
You own that. That's what's up.
Yeah.
There was a particular song on that project that really caught me called Angry Black Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You spoke to a lot of like emotions, like a lot of profound emotions that a lot of like we hear it more so now in the age of social media,
Okay.
right? Because you know people are very vocal about like the things that they go through, the things that they feel as a black woman, a woman of color, whatever the case may be, right? Can you speak to that song a little bit and what made you make the song and the feelings behind it?
Absolutely. That's like my favorite. Well, I can't say that because I love that whole shit. I wrote it. But that's real
Talk
fucked
your
up,
shit.
right? But nah. Angry Black Girl just came from a place where I was like really trying to take my music serious. And I felt like, not saying I wasn't before, but you know, I was really just like on some like, all right, I'm about to do this shit for real, for real. And I just felt like everybody around me was taking my attention off of it to help coddle them with they shit.
Right.
And I was just like, yo, what the fuck? Like, just stop fucking talking to me for 5 seconds and let me get my shit together. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Sure.
And I feel like people don't say that to the people that they need to say it to. So I wrote it in a song so maybe they could just play it. And you know, you know how us girls, well, us women, I'm not gonna say girls. You know how us women like to sub niggas with the music playing?
Yeah.
So that,
Yeah. Been there.
Of course you have.
Showed
But-
up at a few
Just
houses.
throw
Like,
on
what you
no
mean by that?
throw on no scrubs for no reason. Just
Bro,
like,
remember the aim away messages when they wasn't even playing the song? They just got the song title and the away message. Like, bro, get the fuck. I'm getting upset.
Yo, so,
Asian is job.
so when you, I always ask this question because I like to
Old
know
head
the
podcast.
origins of things. Like, when did you say to yourself, you know what? I'm alright at this. I got this. I could do this. Like,
Okay, so I'm not, okay. Fuck it. From the first time I did it,
there you go.
I'm not gonna like. I'm
Speak your
not.
truth.
Yeah, I'm
Say
not
that shit
about
with your
this.
chest.
I'm not. I'm
Your
not even
shit.
about this sugar.
you're not the only person I've heard say that
I'm
answer.
gonna tell
so I
you
like
why
that.
because it was like, okay, I always used to, okay, as a young girl, I always used to just like make up little songs. Like, I was always musically inclined. I grew up in a musically inclined family. My grandfather was a singer. He managed singing groups. My mom and my dad was both DJs. You understand what I'm saying?
dope.
So like, yeah, that's how they got together. That's how I got here. I
Do
tell
music.
that-
That's fire. Child of the game.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
But
dope.
yeah, basically, you know, so I grew up like my dad was DJing, my mom was DJing. They both had different ears in music. So I grew up with a whole eclectic of shit. You understand what I'm saying? So just being around that. Oh, and another thing, my mom, like, she wouldn't let me listen to like hip hop when I was younger. Like,
That means you got to listen to it then.
That you
You know
have
what I
to.
mean?
On the low.
That's what happened with me.
right. So she used to make me listen to CD 101.9. Right. So right. So I'm saying no,
bro.
but it was
That's crazy,
instrumentals to me.
Right. Oh, okay.
Right.
All right.
So when you look at it from a different perspective, because all I'm listening is to jazz music and all that other
Right.
shit, it don't have no words. So I had to make up my own words because I was tired of listening to this shit with no fucking words to
Look
it.
at that.
Free
So-
samples.
Literally,
Right.
that's what it was. And then, you know, over time, I just started, whenever I would hear like the same song over, I'm like, okay, that's what I said last time on it. And then that's just how I wound up starting to just like make up stuff. But I didn't really look at it as like rapping. I was just like making up like
Vibing out.
Yeah, like even little R&B shits or whatever. Like I love writing R&B songs on the low, but
Okay.
literally I just was like, cooking up like words and stuff, and then one day, I was at school and we was arguing over rap, and me and this dude was going back and forth for who was better, Jay-Z or Nas. You know how that go.
Oh, you are in the place to be.
Right.
Proceed.
Applaud
And,
that. Applaud that argument, by the way. You have to.
Listen, it was real. It was real in them times. You know what I mean? Like, you had to state your claim, and when you stated your claim, you had to stay on that side.
Facts.
And, I don't know if niggas was outside, but like that was a real thing. And
Just to ask, what side were you on, though?
come on, man, I was a Nas head.
Okay,
Like,
just
come on.
check.
Okay. Jarv,
Jarv is
relax.
feeling some definite
Love
type of way.
Okay, like I said, I was a Nas head.
Yo,
Not
we
saying
could
was.
just stop this interview right now. we could shut this whole shit down, right? Yo, Josh.
You know what's crazy? Hold on, nah, you know what? You can shut it off. Now let me stop. Nah, I'm fucking with you. But no, so we was going back and forth. He was like, "No, the fuck is you talking about?" And I was like, "All right, well, whatever." Then they was like, "Well, why don't y'all battle over it since you feel what you feel and he
Okay.
feel what he feel." So we both went home, wrote a rap, and I kicked his ass, point blank, period.
Wow.
And history was made.
That's how you
And
do
then
it.
they was like, well, you should rap because that's actually really good. And I was like, it is. And my friends was like, yeah, you should really be the rapper. You should be a rapper. And I was like, y'all really think I'm that good, bro? Y'all gassing it right now. And then
Shout out to the Stepping Stone.
Come on
listen,
now. The lunch table was a lot of stars was made at the lunch table now.
For real. Like, the lunch table was what did it for me.
So-
I was like, you know what? Fuck it. If I could do this shit, I could do this shit. And then after that, I was just on a mission. My mom, I was like buying composition notebooks
Classic days.
maybe every week. And then my mother was like, yo, I'm not going to keep wasting money for you to be scribbling in these books. Like, what are you writing? And I'm like, bars. And she's like, what do you mean bars? Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, Ma, you a DJ. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you listen to Method Man, for God's sakes. Like, you know what I'm talking about. She was like, are you really serious about this?
Rapping,
I was
shout
like,
them
Ma,
out.
Do as I say, not as I do. You know what I
literally,
mean?
no, seriously. But, even with her, over time, she really realized that I wasn't playing with this shit. And she was just like, she would leave me in the corner with my disc man, just like, fuck it. She gonna do what she gonna do.
Okay.
Now, Chyna, Jarv opened up speaking about the incredible 2021 you've had, all the places you've been, all the performances you've had, but even dating back to when you dropped Weird Girl Antics, your live show is kind of infamous. The energy you bring, your delivery, you know what I mean? Everybody from critics to fans to even your peers talk about how crazy your show is. Is that natural? Is that something you had to hone?
Okay, so I'm gonna tell the truth, right? I've been performing since I was like 4.
Okay.
I am not afraid to be on the stage.
Makes
That's
sense.
what's up, yo.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am not, I'm not afraid of the stage. I feel like it's the time, like even doing interviews, I'm not afraid to like be in front of people because I feel like it's the time for me to actually, like, if I make some work, right? When I present it, why wouldn't I be my happiest presenting it? Because I made it.
True.
It's true. It's very true.
Like, I feel like once you make it, I feel like making it is harder than actually presenting it. Because once it's made, all you got to do is just be like, here, look what I did.
Right.
It's not like, are you going to like it? I don't care whether you like it or not. You're going to like it because I'm going to make sure it looks good.
Right.
Right.
And that's what I feel. I feel like a lot of people don't put that extra oomph into their performance. Like, they put all the oomph into the writing aspect. But then when you get on stage, you look like...
Stuck.
And it's like, no, that's where you actually get your get back from making this stuff. Like, people want to see you deliver it properly. And I feel like that's when I get my glory back, when I perform it. Because it's like, you know what? I made this for you guys. How do you like it? Yeah, you did good. Great. Yeah, I'm going to make some more, right? Be right back. Like, that's how
So you get the rush from like seeing people like what you created.
No, I get the rush from just actually performing it.
Okay.
And not giving a fuck.
Yeah, I don't care whether they like it or not. They're there.
That's dope, though.
Because you made it.
Yeah.
Because guess what?
You're there, you paid the ticket.
Yeah.
If you're there in the audience and I perform, you're not leaving saying that you're not a Chyna Streetz fan.
That's a good goal to have. All right. So I guess I will have a question. We look around the male-dominated sport of rap, right? you get in this space, you're on stage, you go to a lot of shows, a lot of niggas in the crowd, right? Is that like a level of pressure, feeling like you have to make sure that your shit is twice as better as a guy's to get the respect, or you don't even think that way?
I don't care about men like that.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because this is a male-dominated sport. If I try to be anything other than what I am, how can I open the space for women?
Okay, fair play.
Like, if I'm worried about appealing, I've never been one of those female artists. Whatever. Like, I've just never been one of those artists that cared about men versus women in that aspect.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Just good or bad, more or less.
Yeah, like
Okay,
I just want to know, can you show up when asked? You know, I feel like just because it is a male-dominated sport, you better be on top of your game. But that doesn't mean anything, because I see men flop all the time, and I just be like,
Hey, say that.
There's a lot of whack rappers out here, okay?
yeah. But I'm not even gonna say whack rappers. I just don't think they know how to present themselves properly. I feel like you could turn a whack rapper into a decent rapper if you know what you're doing.
Y'all gonna believe that one.
You don't buy that?
I'm not buying it.
No, okay. I'm not saying you could literally turn them completely around, but I'm just saying you can make them look decent.
I'm saying
Like, I'm not saying. Listen, I'm not saying that. Listen, some things can't be helped.
Not because I've seen a lot of women be like, "Oh my, there's a lot of guys here, and I want to make sure that I do my thing." And this
I don't
and
give
that.
a fuck about them.
Okay, all right, all right.
No, I don't.
But that's kind of like what it is to be an artist, right? It's to be free in that sense. Do you feel like free in that sense? You sound free.
Well, hopefully I sound free, but personally, I don't know. I just look at it. I don't look at it as a male versus female thing in that aspect.
Okay.
Like with me performing in front of them, I don't care.
But
Like,
just to piggyback off that a little bit, if we go back to like 4-year-old Chyna, when you looking at MTV or BET or whatever TV screen, like, did you instantly gravitate to rap and wanted to like perform just by seeing it, or did it take like a female presence for it to like really spark that in you?
Both.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say both because I just love music. Like, my mom used to play music for me to go to sleep. So, and she would tell me, she was like, "You wouldn't go to sleep unless I put music on." Like, so I just feel like that was my spiritual journey in life. Like, I was supposed to do this. Like, now as far as like seeing women, hell yeah. Like, knowing that I could do it too by seeing them, absolutely. It fueled me in a different way that, not saying that men didn't, but like my musical journey wasn't a whole bunch of male influences in that aspect. Like, it was the women that was kicking bars that actually made me want to rap.
Okay.
Like, I went back and listened to the male rappers. I followed in the female rappers vein.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I didn't listen. Like, my musical influential journey, if that's what we're gonna call it. Like,
I like it.
Yeah, right. Because I don't know what the fuck you want to call it. Like, it was more like feminine driven.
Okay.
You know, so yeah, women. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Latifah, Later than that.
MC, Salt and Pepper, Lil Kim, Missy,
Hill.
Lauryn Hill, definitely Lauryn Hill. Foxy.
You heard that, Dini?
Of course.
Yo,
Nah, let me stop.
No. Speak your truth, son. Because the last time we brought up, when you talked about the report card, the first person he ran to was Lauren.
I knew, and I called it ahead of time.
Definitely
I told
did.
I mean, Stevie Wonder would have seen that though, bro.
Because you
need a
got a
Lauren
reputation, my guy.
97 though, bro.
Hey, listen, she was
Whole
God.
being at 82.
She was God, according to Kumo D.
The
Bro,
GOAT.
A Hard
what you want
Knock
me to
Life
tell
tour
you?
might disagree, but keep going.
Hey, but
Wait,
yeah.
what?
So, so it's a little backstory here, a little inside joke. Deanie feels that Lauryn Hill
He hates
is
Lauryn Hill.
little overrated.
A lot.
I wouldn't
A lot
say-
overrated.
It's not overrated. I just feel like for us to hold her
There
at
you
such
go.
a high rap standard, she doesn't really have that much rap.
So you think she's very overrated, bro? Just say it.
It's
Say it
not.
with your chest, bro.
Nah, it's not,
Dini,
bro.
is she the GOAT or not, man?
Because when she
Throw
raps,
him in the cut.
when
Like,
she raps, it's
hit us with the
phenomenal.
emoji.
It's phenomenal, but it just.
Yo, this nigga's a politician. He
Yo.
hopscotching around this. Just say
How?
it, my nigga. You think she's overrated?
When she raps, she raps. I just don't think she has enough rapping.
All right.
Oh, I get what you mean. Okay, I could.
Kind of like the way I feel about Andre 1000. Andre 1000, he's a great MC.
No spoilers.
cop.
All right.
Hold up,
But
hold up.
I just, like I said, she's immense. When she raps, nobody's really on that level, but she just don't be rapping like that.
Got you.
That's it.
Deanie thinks Lauren. I'm gonna look at the camera and say, Deanie thinks Lauryn Hill's very overrated. Go ahead, man.
Enough games
That's
to
gonna be the
qualify.
headline
She didn't play
everywhere.
enough games to qualify for MVP. I get you,
damn.
Dean. I get you.
It's good.
Oh,
but
Mase,
it's
you
not
too?
enough.
Hey,
Mase,
yeah.
you too?
Oh, not the Jada.
I was
I'm
letting
proud
him
of
take
you.
all the heat for all his time, but I feel the same way, Dean. I'm sorry.
It big.
Yeah. Anyway,
Sheesh.
the you talked about inspirations. Well, I guess I go in the other direction about like I won't call them competitors, but contemporaries. You look at some of the female acts who are on right now, active. Do any of them inspire you? Like, do you look at them like, I like what she's doing. Let me see if I can get like that a little bit. Take a little bit of her game, a little bit of her game.
I'm not gonna
implement
say
it.
I want to take from them,
Right.
but I do like what they do.
Okay.
Like I'm not a hater.
Okay.
I'm not a hater. I like.
Anybody in particular?
Who do I like right now? Honestly, and it's gonna sound real crazy. I like Rico Nasty.
Okay.
I love Lady London.
I was gonna ask if you was tapped into her because I'm a big fan.
Fire.
I like what she do. I just want to see her do.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Talk about that here a lot.
Absolutely.
I think she dropped a tape or has a tape
She
coming,
dropped
something
two.
like that. Okay.
She dropped 2, but one was like all her old freestyles, so it was like, okay. But you know, I was just grateful that she dropped something.
Thank you.
You know.
A lot of bars she delivers. I'm like, give me a tape now.
I like it. I like it. I like her. I like her. I like her a lot. And I'm not gonna sit here in front like I don't. I do like her.
Okay. All right.
Let's see who else. Damn, this beat made me feel bad for not saying the white.
Nah.
But like I said, Rico, Lady London.
All right, we'll throw some names out there.
Yeah, let's
sure,
let's-
yeah, yeah.
Rhapsody.
Yeah.
So like when I was
Fuck
on,
with
like,
Rhapsody.
I like
this guy,
Rhapsody.
Hey, you know I'm going. Hey, I have a reputation too, man. I'm going straight to Rhapsody.
I like Rhapsody.
Tierra Whack.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Okay.
Tierra Whack
Yeah.
is dumb. Man.
Yeah, Waggers.
What about
She's another one that needs to drop. You gotta drop some more stuff.
No, she
You
did.
need-
She did drop something recently.
Tara Wack?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think she did. I'm not gonna lie. I think she did. I think I saw it and I meant to click on it and then I got hot. But
Okay. Now what about Nicki Minaj? What do you fall with her right now?
I fucks with her, but I just
Okay.
feel like right now I want her to rap again.
Same.
Nice.
He doesn't like
like
Nicki.
Nicki.
But, okay.
Hey,
You're not gonna do this.
All right.
Nikki, not for nothing, Nikki is the GOAT. And I'm gonna tell you why she's the GOAT. No, hear me out.
I agree.
I agree.
I love to
Nikki's
hear
the
someone
GOAT
else say it.
because what she's done has never been done before by a woman. And because I'm a woman, I respect that
This is
motherfucking
right.
hustle.
Yeah.
And I respect her stance and I respect her platform.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because regardless of the fact, everything that she did, the odds was against her.
Yes.
That's a
You
You
fact.
heard that
true.
sincere? The
No,
rap
listen,
snob?
listen.
Did you hear her?
Listen, we
Okay.
have an
OVO
episode
said.
where I'm on camera dying very slowly, admitting that Nicki Minaj is probably the GOAT female rap, like position wise, like
Yeah, she's
No,
Power
she,
ranking wise,
she
like-
absolutely is. Because
like
the
her
thing is,
accomplishments is crazy.
but she's a writer.
yes.
Right, that too.
Yes.
So-
Exactly.
Yes. All right. So forget about these female rappers. Let's talk about you now.
Yes.
You mentioned that you got a project on the way.
Yes.
Do we call it? Is it a mixtape or is it an album? First and foremost.
Okay, I have an EP and an
EP.
album coming.
Okay. All right. All right.
Yeah, I got a
So-
2-for-1 coming for
2
y'all.
for 1.
Okay.
Yes,
Really?
2.
Both dropping this year.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So like what? Without spoiling too much, like what do you have in store for the listeners? Like what? Like sonically, lyrically, like what are you trying to do? What message are you trying to convey?
That I'm the best.
Oh.
There we
Oh.
go.
Say that.
There we go.
All right.
Say that.
I didn't expect that answer. I'm not gonna lie. The best.
The best.
Undisputed.
Hands down.
Pound for
Okay.
pound.
Is that why you're single?
What do you want to hear?
Is what it is? I don't know who gassed you.
I don't know who gassed you.
Okay. Oh man. I didn't expect that answer. I don't. You know that figure right there just excited me. All right. So are you like sonically? Like what's the sound? What is it gonna sound like? Are you trying to stay current with rap sounds? Like are you gonna go
Yeah, what's your,
heavy
like,
boom bap? Like what should we expect?
Sonically, like what's the lane?
Okay, so I'm gonna take y'all there on 2 different journeys.
Okay.
The first project that I'm dropping, the EP, is fully produced by Wavy the Guy. Shout out to him.
Okay.
God.
And
Can't lose a wavy on the boards.
listen, I'm telling you right now, Get low. Get low.
Boom.
Copy.
Wavy the God, Chyna Streetz.
You heard it here.
Mistress.
You heard it here.
Facts.
Shit. So, what's coming first? EP or the album? Dropping the EP first. You want to give
Me
us
and
a little
Wavy is
teaser?
coming out first.
You
Yeah.
got a
Oh,
date.
alright.
You got a date on that, or like a time frame? Second quarter, later in the first quarter.
Nah, later in the first quarter.
So it's coming soon.
Yeah, we on the way.
That's
We on the
soon.
way.
Visuals.
The visual is being shot as we speak.
You heard it here first.
Shit.
Yeah.
Not for nothing. When I saw you perform the other day, I was thinking, all right, this might be like a summer flex. You just teasing us with this joint, and then you gonna roll out over the next few months. What made you decide EP and album 2022?
Because the EP is like the appetizer, and then the album is really gonna like give me my
Main course.
give y'all the main course,
Yeah.
but it's definitely gonna give me my foot.
Are you feel like you got it? You coming for your respect? Is that what I'm like hearing?
And not just coming for my respect, but you know, I'm one of them ones. Like I'm not to be slept on, and you know, not saying I feel like I'm being slept on, but you know, it's never too late to shake the shit up a little
No,
bit.
you gotta shake the table. Fuck
I
that.
shake shit up a little bit.
Nah,
you know?
I'm excited to hear that.
I wanna have fun. You know, I wanna play. I wanna come outside
So it's gonna
and
be
play.
it's gonna be the best. It's gonna be a little bit weird girl energy.
Nah.
No more
No.
weird, no more
more
weird,
weird girl.
no more weird
None?
shit.
Not going-
even
I'm saying you might get a little bit on the album, but on the EP, absolutely not. No.
Okay.
No.
EPs,
no, it's a
you
Bob
just
Fest.
drop it. Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Last but not least, before we get into like the episodic aspect, I don't know. Like you really took me for a turn with this, wanting to be the best. You've been real chill on this episode. Let's say now you drop, and the internet says we don't like that. How do you handle that criticism? Because that's an important aspect of the game. The
Well,
comment
here-
section, the algorithms. You know what I mean?
Listen, here's the thing, right? You said you was a Capricorn,
Yes.
right?
Oh well. Okay. All right. I already know what you're going
So
with this.
you know we deal with that type of shit on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
Nobody likes us. Nobody likes the shit we do. They say we stone and we don't move and this, that, and the third. So if people say they don't like my album, they just don't like it. But guess what? They didn't like Reasonable Doubt when it came out either. But look how they two hands twisting that.
Two hands.
You know, she
said y'all
brought me
glizzy
back because you
gobbling
said
that.
you was a Nas fan. Now you mentioned Reasonable. All right.
I'm just saying.
Chyna Streetz.
Listen, let me tell you
Okay,
something.
do me for a loop.
I'm a real rap head. Regardless of the fact is fact. I like what I liked at that particular point, but that doesn't take away from the fact that shit is dope.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Comment
Y'all
section.
hear
You heard
that out
that?
there?
Yo, you beat me to it.
Y'all hear that out there?
Because they on the internet, I swear to God, they act like, say now like, all right, Sin is the best rapper. And I say I like Mase. Oh my God, you think Sin is garbage? It's like, bro, nah, both things can be true. You know what I mean? All right.
This is
Identity
my thing,
politics is crazy,
but
man.
this is why I try to stay out them comment sections, because the thing is,
Toxic.
aside from it being toxic, I come from a time where we ain't have comment sections, so I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna beat you up if you talking shit. Like I don't care. Like, like why the fuck? I'm not arguing with nobody about their opinion at this day and age. Like that's retarded.
And real quick,
Can we
you give
say that
us a-
word? My bad. Like,
Yeah, in this day and age, can you give us a little rundown on the second project?
oh, the second project. Yes,
let's
yes,
talk about it.
yes.
No.
Okay, so the first project, yeah, good shit. But like, the second project is definitely more of a. It has a whole bunch of different producers on it.
Okay.
So I feel like everybody's going to get their shot. I have the lead single off of that already in the queue.
Oh, okay.
Yes. No, it's not out.
She's got it mapped out.
Picked up.
Oh, yeah, definitely picked out already. Saddle Gold produced it. So, yeah. Definitely.
Right here. I'm asking her for where's the drinks, and it's behind me the whole time.
I'm crying.
So like, are you gonna be? Is it strictly rap? I know you said you like to write R&B songs. Are you gonna dabble in that a little bit of singing at all?
Absolutely not.
No,
No.
You just can't do it.
It's not that I can't do it. I just don't want to. Like, the stuff that I write, it needs to be with somebody with a different voice.
Okay.
And my voice is, like, more raspy. So,
Even hooks?
I mean, you might get a hook or two from me. I mean, if
I'm not mad at
requested.
And R&B Chyna.
Nah.
She's adamant. No singing from Chyna Streetz.
No.
Well, one quick question before we move on.
Yeah, do your thing. Do your
All
thing. Do your thing.
So you have a few records with Rome. Rome's in the building. He's just off camera right now. NAS.
Shout out to Rome Streetz.
Yeah, Rome Streetz.
Shout out to Rome.
Heat Economics, Razor's Edge, just to name a few.
NAS.
When you approach those records
Yes.
with Rome, how do you approach them? Like, are you competitive with it? Like, are you just trying to be like complimentary to the record, or are you coming for Rome?
Depends on what song it is.
Okay.
Okay.
If it's something that he asked me to do a certain way,
Right.
then I do what he requests because the nigga's a mastermind.
There you go.
But if it's something where he just asked me to do it and don't give me like, you know,
You coming to smash the record.
absolutely, absolutely, we are very competitive with each other, and I don't want anybody to think any less. Like, yes, if you get on a song, listen, let me say this, right, and I need everybody to hear me. I don't care if that's your man's. Come with your shit ready. Because the thing is, you don't want to be the person that came on the track being all nice and get left on the track.
There you go.
Like, we want to hear the competition. You don't have to be dissing your mans. Like, there's a difference between dissing your mans and actually coming correct on the song.
Right.
And I think people need to know that there's a healthy competition without being disrespectful. Like, you can have healthy competition. I could be on a track with somebody that I respect their pen and be like, you just not as nice as me, and I don't give a shit because I'm me, and I'm always going to be me because my artistry is my artistry, and that's up to me to show and prove for myself. So I don't feel like if you get on a track, you should be like, we're buddies.
No.
We're happy and we're sing like, no. Like, yeah, like, no.
That's not rap to me. I feel like if you got two nice dudes or two nice women or a guy and a girl on a record,
Right.
the objective is to kill that shit. Period.
Listen, we want to, okay, think of when you want to hear a feature, right?
Right.
You want everybody at their best, right?
Yes. Right.
You don't want to hear camaraderie on the fucking track. You want to hear blow for blow, ball for ball. Okay, so no, I'm not going to give you that camaraderie on the track. I'm going to give you blow for blow and ball for ball. So that way at the end of the day, they be like, yo, Rome shit was nice, but Chyna shit fire too. Yo, son, that shit sounded crazy. You understand what I'm saying?
Yo, blend.
Like,
How y'all bring that out of each other.
well,
Man. Too many happy-go-lucky motherfuckers.
Yo,
You're
I
not
don't-
bringing that LeBron energy on.
Listen,
you say this
another
mama
Capricorn.
mentality?
Yes,
Yeah.
all day, every verse.
Listen, and LeBron's a Capricorn, so you already know. There we go.
Yeah, he's all right.
I'm saying, listen. Let me tell. Hold on.
You're not
hold on.
going down that rabbit hole, man.
I'm not gonna do that because that's not. Listen, you know how you stay in your lane? That's not my area of expertise. I fucks with bull, but I'm not into the stats and shit like that. So we not even gonna do that.
Appreciate it.
Listen, I'm not that girl.
You know.
You know them girls that be trying to like suck up to the niggas. Be like, yeah, I play
Nah,
video games.
don't
I don't
even
do
do
none of that
Be
shit.
yourself.
No, I
ain't
don't.
signed up for you to play video games.
Like,
That was not part of the agreement.
I don't do that.
Nah, but I feel like I come away very impressed with you because it's like that competitive edge. You saying that you want to be the best, like that's the type of shit that I love to hear. Like I enjoy that shit. So like now I'm even more so looking forward to the project because I feel like in rap, like Sin just said, there's so many happy rappers. Like don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong getting to the bag.
I like them too.
Right. But I miss competitive rap. I want people to be like, I'm the man, I'm the best, so what? Get mad, do something about it. You know what I mean? And I like that perspective.
I like when people have that perspective because at the end of the day, okay, so this underground shit or whatever, right? I feel like, you know, everybody's on that type of bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody's like, yeah, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the king, I'm the whatever.
My pen is the nicest. You know what I mean?
And guess what?
And that's good.
And you should feel like that. Because if you don't feel like that, I don't want to listen to your shit.
Right.
Word.
You gotta have that shit. The facts. There you go. That chip on your shoulder is absolutely necessary. You know what I mean? I feel like, you know, like I could hear somebody harmonize and tell me how rich they are. Nah. Bar me up.
You know what?
Let me hit rewind. Like, what did he say?
I'm not gonna lie. I like to listen to somebody humming and telling me how rich they are because that's
A little bit.
No,
yeah.
Melodic rap.
I mean,
Melodic rap.
not all the time, but every now and then, you know, like if I'm turned, okay, like I'm telling you right now, I don't want to hear bars galore in the club. I don't.
Right. That's fair. That's nobody wants bars in the club. That's
No,
fair. That's fair.
you be surprised. There's some people be like, why they not playing such and such in here right
Hold me
now?
back.
And it's like,
Niggas to black.
We seen it.
no, not that song either. Oh my God, no. And
Still rings off in the club though.
no, it
Yo,
doesn't.
Sid, bro.
Turn
Get
that-
out. Get out.
No, when
I'm saying I was trying to make the point.
I hear you.
no, and that is not it. But Oh my God, I wonder what the clubs was like back then with the
Tim's and
Sorry,
Averexes.
That's terrible.
No women.
A lot of elbows. A lot of elbows.
Yo, Mase off the top rope. All right, look, Chyna, we're going to come back to you before the episode is done to really put a bow on this, but I'm a fan. You've sold me tonight. Like, I'm buying all the Chyna Street stock as of right now.
Thank you.
Fact.
Thank you.
That's a fact.
A person who doesn't need us to buy any more stock.
Listen.
It's the boy Kanye West. Woo. It's Yeezy season yet again, or did it end? I don't even know when the beginning from the end is. Donda dropped, then I don't know. It's divorces. It's a lot going on.
Straight into the divorce stories.
You know what I mean? Sin.
Yeah.
What's up with your mans, bro? We dropping on in February. Mad tools.
we knew it was coming.
I got the date wrong.
22 twos.
It was way too many twos in that date. But like we said in our last episode, we knew this was coming.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the TMZ story. As a matter of fact, didn't I call it? Where did that story go? Apparently, it just vanished.
It wasn't
into
real.
thin air. It wasn't real. It was a total rollout.
That's
tour.
a fact. I forgot about
That's
that.
it.
Quick.
Yo,
That quick.
that quick. The divorce stories, the threatening to beat up Pete Davidson on a track. That man Yeezy, he knows how to put together a headline, bro, or multiple headlines.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? He got us talking about him, and then all of a sudden, the announcement came out. Donda 2 coming out on Tuesday, 2/22/22. I don't know if he's gonna do it at 2:22 a.m. and 22 seconds. I don't know how many twos are gonna be in that date, but it is what it is. Now we all know that Kanye is notorious for not keeping with his release dates.
Right.
So whether it's gonna come out on that day or not, we don't know. I'm hoping the fact that it's got a little bit of marketing to it. You know what I mean? The Tuesday 2/22. That
Kind of can't turn back, right? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's, you already made that bed. You got a lie in it. So I'm hoping it drops that day. It's been well documented on this rap Roundtable. I fucks with Ye, then I don't fuck with him, then I fuck with him, then I don't fuck with him again.
Y'all with y'all break up to make up? That's what
I'm
you're
still on team. I'm back on Team Ye.
Hot and cold.
hot and cold.
Back on team, yeah.
Donda was very entertaining. I was entertained by the rollout. I know a lot of people felt the type of way about it, but yeah, I'm waiting for it. I'm excited.
So next episode, you're gonna be in here with a Kanye t-shirt.
I just might. I don't know.
All right,
Let's see.
All right. Dini, talk to me, bro.
Yo, I mean, once again, back, it's the incredible, man. Like, again and again and again. It's those same boots is still working, man. Those
he gonna
boots
shower
is
in them
giving him
shits.
powers. Like I said, divorce woes, reconciliations with Hit Boy, Big Sean, Drake.
I called that, by the way.
Like,
y'all ain't want to give me my flowers in the
you
group
get your
chat,
props.
but I called it.
You called
I was
what?
like, they was gonna make up his shit, Big Sean and Hit Boy.
Oh yeah, you
That
did.
is
It happened right
Yeah.
after. Y'all fronted on me. It's
Game
cool. I like my own
Goliath.
text.
Maze, what you said about that?
See what I'm saying?
Big
This is my
Sean needs
life.
to get his dignity back. That's what I said.
Damn.
Let
Probably tapped him
Kanye
on the
talk
shoulder,
about him and
man.
then posing with him in
Jeez.
pictures, man. The worst
Wow,
mistake
bro.
of my life.
Probably
That's
tapped him on
crazy,
the shoulder.
bro.
like,
Wait, he
let
went
the dog
back?
be for a
Yeah.
second.
Yeah.
They all made up. They was all, I think, in LA or some shit.
She's just gonna drink.
Damn. And I knew that was gonna happen. It's not real beef. All these cat fights you have, and they'd be like sending paragraph text messages, bro. Like, don't go to the media talking about random bullshit that you can make up with in one phone call, or we gonna hug it out when we see each other. That shit is trash. You know what I mean?
But why would you say that? Like, I'm sorry. We gonna have to throw hands.
You gotta fight.
Called me, You said I was the worst mistake you ever. That's
Like,
like
come on.
a dude telling you like, yeah, you the worst bitch I ever fucked with. Like,
Right.
That's like the baby.
And then the first time you see him after that, you know I was just fucking with
I'm
you.
telling you,
he
Sean is
treated
one of
him-
these happy-go-lucky motherfuckers.
Being
Man.
produced
Just
by
friendly
Fuge,
energy.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
We gotta talk about that. Produced by Fuge.
Oh, executive produced by Future is also.
All I gotta
on the
say
table.
is, if Donda 2 was executive produced by Future, this is not a gospel album. This can't be a gospel
That's
album.
secular?
This is a breakup album. It's gonna be
no,
Casino,
you
right?
didn't see what
on
they.
100,000 trillion.
Okay.
Oh, I love it.
Listen, Black Twitter already tore that a new asshole, and I'm crying, and I'm just waiting to hear it because they was like, yeah, it's gonna be a bunch of diss songs. Kanye
Davidson
gonna.
or something.
Yeah, they said Kanye gonna be in his bag, and I'm just like, I just want to hear it.
Same.
I just want to hear
Right.
it.
I mean, the last time he had his heart broke was Amber Rose. You know what I mean? And we got My Beautiful
And
Dark Twisted Fantasy.
That was the best thing
You know
he
what I
ever
mean?
did. Like, can we get a round?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Pull that album.
That album is crap.
Beautiful.
So you just spoke on how rappers need MCs need a chip on their shoulder, and that's exactly what Kanye needs.
The Kardashian chip.
Yeah, but Kanye's chip is not gonna come from beefing with other rappers. I don't think. I think his biggest chip is gonna come when he has a breakup, when he has his heart broken. That's always been like his biggest moments. And come to think of it, back at the college dropout days, either college dropout or late registration, one of those, he had just broken up with his girl back then.
So damn. So it's the power of all right. So Mase,
he doesn't need the muse. He needs the muse to leave.
And then he gets in his feelings.
Gotcha.
What you got to say about this whole Donda 2 on a lot of twos on a Tuesday in February? 5 twos.
Check this out, y'all.
22,
I'm
22.
directly to the listeners right now. Now, I don't know if y'all could tell by the camaraderie, by the inside jokes, by the on-air chemistry, but these guys are actually my friends. And you know what they say, you don't talk about your friends behind their back, you do it to their face.
Okay.
They all fucking bugging if they think Kanye's actually dropping this album.
Wow.
Kanye might not drop this shit until December.
Wow,
Y'all really
bro.
think that
That's
Kanye's
crazy.
going
So-
to do
so it's
something
gonna
that
be-
he says?
So it's gonna be
miss out on
12,
that.
22,
Come on
22?
now.
Yeah, you want to
23 maybe.
date?
So you're not
No
buying
way
it, Mase?
I don't buy it one
That
bit.
date is immaculate.
There's no way that
Maybe
I believe that
3,022?
Kanye is going to go through what he actually says.
You only-
As much as I
Nah.
believe in the music, I don't believe in what he
only
says.
get
Why would
one
he
day
do
to
all
drop
this
a date.
rollout shit, Mase?
Well, I'm glad George asked that. See, I don't cheat you, folks. I actually did the analytics.
They got the
on this.
papers there.
I did the analytics on
Folded
this, you know.
paper.
I don't cheat
Folded
the fans.
printed
You know what
paper.
I mean,
We
the
don't got
supporters
loose
sleeves.
sleeves.
I don't
God
do that.
damn
So
it.
listen, going back to graduation, Kanye switched the release date of graduation 3 times. Okay? 808s and Heartbreaks, he switched that release date 3 times. Okay? Now, Dark Twisted Fantasy, which is our best hope, he originally announced a date and actually kept what he said he was gonna do with that day. So we can
And that was
we
a
can hope
magical
on that.
album.
Right.
But that was the
Right
breakup
after a
album.
breakup.
Yeah.
Right, that was the breakup album. That's
So
why I
we
said
might
got
actually
hope.
get it.
I'm hoping. And
And it's a good manifestation day, so he might be on some shit.
That-
You never know.
See?
You know,
he
Snowstorm
said
Friday.
something heavenly supposed to be like the vessel, all of that. I don't
Kanye cares about stuff today and doesn't tomorrow. So I don't. He might another date might matter to him.
You got
tomorrow,
any more
You know what I mean?
more data on that paper, nigga?
I got a little bit more.
Oh,
dog.
break it
You know
down, break
now.
it down.
You know Yeezus dropped on his date as well. So
Okay.
you know we 2-2 right now. Now after that we
The
get to the
two?
Life of Pablo.
Oh,
Does
shit.
anybody know when that dropped?
I know it got
It was
pushed back
like
a
a
few
whole-
had like
it was like a
7
whole year.
dates. It was like still songs being added like a whole year after it came out. Like this is
Golly.
like
Yeah.
come on now. And then we had Ye, which was a semi-sudden release, but he was trying to troll Drake with that one. We
Yeah,
know that.
yeah.
Come on now. He had to release it because he didn't want Drake to rock. And so then we got Jesus is King. Do y'all know he switched that release date 6 times?
I didn't even know that.
6 times.
I knew it was a
Kanye
lot.
switched that date, and we don't don't need to speak about the first Donda with the 7 rollouts and the 3 shows.
12
on Apple. So there's no. All I'm saying is that Kanye, I'll wait until it actually drops for the 4th time because you know he like to go back in and switch
So
the
it's gonna be
tracks on
4,
there.
4, 44,
There's
3,
no
3,
way.
33 or some shit.
Nah,
All right, nigga.
Come on, now. Kanye. I'll listen. I'll hear it when I hear it.
Damn.
Hopefully it's before my next birthday.
Jesus.
Wow.
Kanye, I believe in you. Don't listen to Mase. I'm waiting on that album a month from now. I'm fully vested. Throw that paper away, Dini. Fuck out of
The
here. man.
analytics.
The
dog.
analytics.
Hey,
golden work
I
right
know you
there.
got to be looking forward to it
I
because
appreciate
you
you.
said something that I
Yes.
thought I would
Thank
never
you,
hear you
Dean.
say. What
What
did
did
you
I
say
say?
about that record with Kanye and Game?
Nah, why I gotta say that on
Why-
wax?
why you got-
No.
What did you say?
I said it in the
What-
group chat.
what
bro.
did
I
you
didn't say
say?
it
Say it again.
No, I'm not saying it, bro. I said Game got off on the song.
Yeah,
Y'all know I
there
don't like
you
Game.
go.
That's all right.
He got
Nice.
off on that.
He has his moments.
He got off
Game
on
is
it.
nice.
Y'all know I don't like Game. Like I don't think Game is whack. I just don't like it.
Yeah, it's fine.
But he got off on that
But
one.
you got to
Right.
get the files when they're due.
I didn't have to, bro. You kind of called me out. All right. Fuck you, nigga.
I'm gonna pay for that one, y'all. At
Yeah,
some
oh
point,
yeah,
I know.
it's coming later
Maybe
in the
not,
show.
Maybe
No,
not
it's coming in
this
the show.
episode. Maybe
No, it's
next
this show.
episode. Okay.
I'm setting you up.
All right, got it.
Complex gave Tyler the Creator best rapper of 2021. I'm gonna go out and say I don't agree with that. Mase, I see you leaning back in the chair. You already in your feelings. Tyler the Creator, best rapper of 2021.
Shout
Talk
to
to me,
Tyler,
bro.
but did Dini write this article? I'm trying to figure out, man. Like, come on.
Did it, man.
I don't even think Tyler, the Creator himself, would call himself the best
I don't think
rapper
so either.
alive right now. I can't speak too much on this. I might slander him too
I
much.
know.
Dini, explain yourself.
Now,
Why
you
is
believe this
Tyler
shit,
the
don't you?
Creator
Look at his face. Look at Dini's face.
I
the
said
best
it,
rapper alive?
man. I said the brother had, at the time, the album of the year. So the take itself, I can't just completely bludgeon. But fam, no disrespect to Tyler. There's no way in hell he was the rapper of the year, though, bro. An album of the year and a rapper of the year is not the same thing.
So you think that was the album of the year? You got Roman Streetz in the room, bro. You got
That,
you know what
like I
I'm saying?
said, and that was my joint, my runner up, and then I was tight. I
Bro,
was
he
on the
dropped like
tight,
4 albums, bro.
and then I was on the tightrope with what's my son's name? Nas for Magic.
Yeah.
So that was my 3P. But rapper of the year though, I can't say rapper of the year, but I don't want to slander because he made great music, but definitely not rapper of the year.
Come on, Dini. I had to come up here right after Drake was
Nah,
crying
bro.
in the back. Come
Facts.
on now.
Not rapper
Facts.
of the
Come
year.
on.
That's beastie.
Facts.
You can make a beautiful
Yo,
album and not
Dini,
be the
you
rapper
was
of the
good
year.
at hopscotching when you was a kid,
Yo,
wasn't
I
you?
was. I don't know what you're talking about. but-
Chyna, any thoughts on Tyler being rapper of 2021? Okay,
believe
that's
it.
it. Any
All
thoughts
right.
on
2021.
She don't believe it.
I'm biased.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm
All right.
biased. Tyler's amazing, but
Absolutely.
Tyler's crazy, and that album was dope.
rapper.
But just for a little bit of context, what Complex had done, I think like some years ago, they had started this thing where like they listed the rapper of the year since like 1979,
A
I
lot
think.
of bullshit picks on that. Go
Right,
ahead.
and so I think they're just trying to like keep that rolling. So it's not like they're saying that that Tyler is the best rapper alive like at the moment. Just for 2021, they had to make a pick. Now, as to that pick, I don't buy it. As we all know, huge Nas fan, and
Not according to the comments.
according to the comments, I'm super
Revoked.
fake Nas fan. But no, very proud Nas fan for the last couple years. He dropped King's Disease 2 and Magic this year, and he is rapping circles around all these mainstream young cats. It should have gone to Nas, hands down. I think there's a little bit of politics. I think there's some ageism going on here. I think they don't want to give the old head, from the golden era, the respect or the accolades that he still deserves because,
Young man sport.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You got to keep that young energy moving and going for their own sake. But let's be real about it. I think Nas was far and away best rapper this year. And Rome.
Complex.
The fuck are you talking about?
Tyler Creator is not the motherfucking rapper of 2021. Now, to Sim's point, I think I'm not even mad at Complex. Like, you got to know where your bread is going to get buttered at, right?
Yeah.
So you got a publication. You got to get these interviews. When the next Tyler album drops, you got to make sure that he wants to talk to Complex. So if you do this little favor for him and you give him that accolade, you're almost guaranteed a Tyler interview or a Tyler like exclusive at some point down the road. I understand that, but there was so much quality rap.
Yeah.
So much quality. I think 2021 was one of the best years for rap in like the last 10 years as far as quality rap.
Longer than that.
I agree.
You could have literally put rappers on the board, close your eyes, and pick.
Shit.
Like Tyler was not that guy.
A lot
There's
of
Benny,
classic-esque
there's
albums.
Ransom.
You talk about it.
A lot of there was Roman
Rome.
Ran. There was
definitely.
You had
Magic. There
Benny was out there. The
King's
Conway
Disease
dropped
2.
early.
There you go.
All of them.
Conway was in
J.
it.
Cole shit was
Amazing.
cold.
Shit was
J.
fire.
Cole.
Oh, yeah.
Donda. Like, there was a lot of great
Like,
music in 2021.
Jadakiss could have got rapper of the year just off the verses if you want to be funny. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying?
So,
So, but I understand industry politics, and I think like that has something to do with the next thing. Double XL, a fading publication, no disrespect, it is what it is, says that CLB, Certified Lover Boy, album of the year, Mase, that album was not good. No disrespect to your man's Aubrey.
Yeah, man.
Album of the year, though?
I've been forced to answer for Drake for every episode.
Okay, you gonna answer for that nigga.
Publicist.
He need to drop a better album because he killing me right now. There's no way CLB. I mean, even as someone who I can say I like CLB a lot more than most people did. You know, me and Academics was like the only two folks who liked it. I don't ever want to be on the list for Academics. That hurt. But even come on now, there's no way that CLB, the overall public music listeners, even when Donda and CLB were going head to head, the general consensus was that Donda was better, and that's even if you even think Donda's the best album of the year. So I think, you know, listen, you gotta have Aubrey in good graces. You know what I mean? Like if those Aubrey dollars go a long way. I don't want to accuse payola. I'm not saying Drake is passing off money to XXL, just like you say, they're a fading publication, but there's no way CLB was the album of the year. I mean, even the biggest Drake fan, I don't even think Drake would say that.
I don't think Drake
His
even liked the
EP
album.
was better than that.
The rollout was lazy.
Right.
He gave you one real single.
He kind of abandoned it.
Yeah.
One video.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like he gave the label what it wanted more than he stood on that album. I know there was something about a leak that might have messed up the process prior to the release.
There wasn't really a leak. Drake he throws out Lucy's on SoundCloud trying to front like they leaks, you know what I mean? Just to kind of test the temperature. I think that's how Desires end up making it onto the album.
That's my shit.
Fire.
I like the Desires
that
from
was quote unquote leak.
Dark Lane
yeah.
demo tape. That's my shit. I ain't gonna lie.
So you know
you
what I
might
mean?
catch me blasting that.
That's hard. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. All his best songs were not on CLB this year. You know what I mean? They were on the EP or on, you know, Dark Lane demo tape. So come on now, y'all really just wanted to put Drake for something. You couldn't put him lyricist of the year. You couldn't put him artist of the year. So it's like you just wanted to have some representation for Drake. And come on now, no way.
Is anyone want to add anything to CLB getting
And I'm a
album
Drake
of the year?
fan.
Aside from sonically, like I can't lie, bro. Everywhere I go, there's someone reenacting that album cover for something, bro. Like it's just a polarizing.
The ugliest
Like,
album
I mean,
cover ever.
meme culture's gonna eat up the album cover, but what about the music?
You got your I'm Too Sexy joint. People ate that up. I thought it was trash. I think the best song is Champagne Poetry. Follow that with
Fire.
the second joint with Future. I thought those are the two joints. Pop that shit.
Too deep.
I like
Yeah, there
Knife
you go.
Talk. You
Knife
know, there
Talk
was a
is
couple
cool, too.
joints on there, but it was like,
Out of,
come
like,
on.
I like
20
new friends in the industry.
Yeah, that was tough.
went.
That was
Yeah,
tough.
Good
That was
record.
That's when he was actually
Pipe Down was
spitting.
tough too. You know what I
There's
mean?
like 5
It took me
great
like 4
records on
listens
that
before I liked it, but
But
Pipe
everything
Down was
else
tough.
is like mid-guard.
The thing is, that's about Drake's
Out of,
fifth
like-
best album. So how can that be the album of the year?
How many
When
songs
Nas
was
is
it?
putting
Like
out
too
classics,
many?
when
It was
Ram
two
and
enough.
Rome is putting
It
out
wasn't like
classics.
15
Like,
of the
come
songs on Billboard though. It just was a.
It's Drake, bro.
That's what
it's
I'm
gonna
saying.
be on
It just
Billboard.
forced- it's exactly my point. It's Drake.
NBA YoungBoy will won this week, so you know what I mean. Like come
He
on.
did for the last joint, too.
Numbers is
Kentrell
numbers,
won number 1
twice
too.
this year.
His numbers are
What's
quality.
up?
DMX shit.
Get your shit together.
The young boys is doing their
XXL.
thing.
Hey,
They doing
Verzuz is trying to stir up some shit. They really want Busta to get in the ring with somebody. So apparently, Swiss Beats and Timbaland are trying to orchestrate Busta Rhymes versus Eminem. But the thing that caught my attention was hip hop's response to that matchup. Even Crooked Eye, he said it without saying it. Like, that's not a good matchup for Eminem. I guess the overarching question I have is there a good matchup for Eminem in the Verzuz? Y'all know my answer. I don't gotta waste time. I'll move on. Let one of y'all take that alley.
Beanie?
Ain't that Mase Man's?
I fucks with M too, but like
That's Diddy,
Busta
man.
got too many. Busta just got too many joints that I feel like would be hard for Eminem to counter. Don't get me wrong, like Eminem, there'll be some rounds Eminem might win. You get what I'm saying?
Who gonna give him them?
All right, if he like, let's say he plays Renegade. What's Busta's reply to Renegade?
I don't know.
Let's say he plays Don't Push Me with 50 in Banks.
He got some joints.
You know what I'm saying? Let's say 8 Mile, Don't Lose Yourself.
He got joints. You right.
That's
You
what I'm
right.
saying. Like
He
when he
got
plays
joints.
the
I'm being
His Please
slanderous.
too with Dre, Exhibit and Snoop. Like when
True.
he plays the hood
True.
joints.
Here's
gonna be a little harder.
the thing. Here's my take. Eminem is going to have to rely on his features with
That's a fact.
Right.
You know, with
Right.
let's be honest,
That's a fact.
Nah.
with black
But what year?
artists.
Because it ain't 2020 M.
No,
it's
no.
It ain't
It's gonna be
2010 M.
20 years ago.
04, 02.
Right? He's gonna
see,
have to
that's-
do the joints with Dre. He's gonna have to do the joints with Snoop and 50
This shit with
and
Akon, get
all
some Superman, the stuff that really resonated with the black folks, bro. He's gonna have to bring all those out.
Here's my
Smack
thing. We gotta
that,
be
Beanie? That
we gotta
didn't
be honest
resonate with
about
Smack
that.
I
was a
hated
big
that
song,
song.
bro.
We're not gonna do that.
Beer,
Why did you bring
beer,
that song
beer.
into the conversation? Like,
It was a big song.
Because he
that.
wears
You
a
gonna play
Eminem
Smack
cape,
that in
as
a
you can
verse?
see.
I'm
He's
just
caping for this
I'm
man
just saying,
right now.
Shady wouldn't be as smoked as we think against Buzz. Don't get me wrong.
But-
when
no, go ahead.
yeah, go ahead. Yeah, Chyna. I would love to hear your opinion on this.
She don't want to slander M, so I will.
not
Listen,
Wait,
Whoa,
what?
whoa,
Wait,
whoa,
wait,
whoa.
whoa. We not
Happy
gonna do
birthday,
that now.
bro.
Wait, no. First of all, I just feel like Busta is an awesome performer.
Phenomenal.
And I don't feel like Eminem performing on a Verzuz is going to outdo Busta Rhymes.
I agree.
yeah.
Now,
And the
Busta
music, like
Rhymes,
the beats.
I was going to say, Busta Rhymes has a plethora, I hate that word, but plethora of fucking,
I love that word.
I'm just saying I never pronounce it right, so
That's a good word.
there.
That's a good word.
though.
whatever. Thank you. Like, he just has, like, range when it comes to, like, he could go super lyrical, he could go, you know.
Party.
Right. He could go party, he could go whatever. Eminem, he's very demented. So he
fact.
he has a certain like
A lane.
yeah, he has a certain place that he likes to go in. And don't get me wrong, it's good.
But
It's
not
good.
enough.
But it ain't enough.
I didn't say it, y'all did.
We did.
But what
Lobbed it
I'm
up
saying,
there.
what I'm saying is to go against Busta, I think it would be a great showdown. Like I don't feel like, you know, it would be bad, but I definitely wouldn't put Busta against Eminem. But to see it happen, that's not something that I would question.
Is there a person in rap that M could do a versus with that we would want to see at all? Like,
No.
no?
It would have
No.
to be. It would have to be an
Tech
animated.
Nine.
No.
Trice.
No.
Trice. Name no gimmick.
Wow.
Now here's my thing. So
Y'all are terrible.
when I first heard this, I was like, okay, that might work simply because of both of their affinity for the fast rap.
Yeah.
Right. So that was where my head went first. Right. But then I started digging into it, and I was like Chyna said, M's lane is very. I want to kill my mother. Yeah, I lived in a
It's
trailer
dark.
park. I did mushrooms.
White
like,
rage.
yeah, and it's like to me, and again, not to make this like racial or political,
I
but
did it.
but to me, Verzuz is a black and brown platform.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Created by Timbaland and Swizz Beatz. Shouts to them, right? You gotta have, you know, songs that rock out in the cookout, that rock out on the block, that rock out in the club, that rock out in the party, that rock out like somewhere where black people and brown people be at.
Right.
Right? M's solo discography doesn't really do that. The stuff he did with Dr. Dre and 50 Cent and stuff, yeah, he could play those Snoop and all that. But what happens when Busta busts out Scenario? And
dead.
Flavor in
That's
Your
tough.
Ear
That EPMD
remix.
too.
Yeah.
Or even a girly
even
joint.
if he
your
does
hands-
that, but you gotta think, what if he doesn't do those, right? For shits
Nah,
and
he gotta
giggles.
do those.
But what if he doesn't, right? Just for shits and giggles because he has so much range. You understand what I'm saying?
that
His
is very
fucking
true.
catalog. Busta Rhymes is one of my favorite rappers. Just putting it out there. But the range that he has, you understand what I'm saying? Kind of put Eminem in a box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that Eminem's not nice, but Busta Rhymes, he just has so many different like areas that he can attack from. It's disrespectful.
That's what I was talking about on the list. Like, you remember the Kumo D list?
Yeah.
Like, Busta checks off a lot of those boxes
Right.
towards 10s, bro. Like, as far as vocabulary, articulation, delivery, originality. Nobody really rap like Bust.
True.
And
Like,
see,
right.
I was actually listening to Calm Down, the record that they got together, dropped like 2014, 2015. I think M got him on that, to keep it a buck. It's not about
Okay.
whether Eminem is nicer than Busta or Busta is nicer than M, but to add to what Chyna said, Busta, I mean, M, if you're gonna play an M record, it's probably gonna be from 98 to about 03.
Right.
Busta's going from 91 to like 2015,
That joint with
2016.
Chris Brown
That was 2011.
yeah.
Like, so,
Yeah.
you know, even though we could talk about content, we could talk about how shit would ring off, Busta's prime was so much longer than M's. And I was an M fan. You know what I mean? I'm
Last
not
Busta album was
fronting
hot,
on
too.
M.
Like,
When
Not
M
if
was
you
good, I
ask
liked
Eminem
him,
fans.
but
Eminem fans
They
think
gonna
he's
kill
still
us
in his
for
prime.
this. They gonna kill us for
It's
this.
he
nothing
been out of
really
his
to kill.
prime since I was in junior high school.
He's just not
And
really
listen,
built
I think
for verses.
Stan personally, I think Stan is one of the most brilliant rap songs of all time.
It's amazing.
Brilliant.
Hey,
But
Absolutely.
play that on a
Listen.
versus stage.
I think that Eminem.
That's not the venue for it.
If we
But
just-
depending on when he plays it, because that's another thing
Very
that I
right.
feel.
True.
Because the thing is with verses, it's not about what you play; it's about when you play it and how you play
That's
it.
a fact.
And a lot of
The
people,
counter punches and all
right?
that,
The
right.
counter punches. A lot of people on verses that have been on there, not for nothing. I sit there and I watch and I study that shit because if I ever go in there, I'm telling you, that's just my arsenal. But on the flip side, it's like, yo, I watch these people put the wrong songs up against, and they could have won. It's like you could have won, like hands down, you could have won this shit.
You mean like Fabulous and Kiss? Yeah, go ahead.
What shade you gonna play when Busta pulls up? Baby, if you give it to me.
It's dead.
Yo,
You
New
Like,
York
don't have
shit.
that
dead.
kind of music.
Touch it.
Actually, he could because of
Put your hands
Mariah.
where my eyes
That
can see.
Superman song. He can play Superman.
Give me
Busta got
some
the
more.
joint with Janet Jackson too.
Yeah, what's it
Janet
gonna be?
joint.
That's
You gotta-
amazing.
Nah, look,
Busta got
Eminem.
joints.
Eminem
What if
is
he
the
brings
greatest.
out Janet?
It's a rap.
Think about it.
He just needs Spliff Star, but it's a
It's a
rap.
long day.
If he,
That's a
okay,
long
but
day.
hold
It's
on.
a
Wait.
rap.
Check.
If he brings Spliff Star, right?
Greatest hype man
It's
ever.
over.
Come on, son.
Listen,
What about when
Flavor Flav,
Eminem
but-
brings out Skylar
Okay,
Grey?
okay.
Skylar Grey.
Scratch that. Wow,
I'm
bro.
so tight because I had that.
Yeah, like 10
I had that
records
joke
with
lined up
Shorty,
in my
man.
head.
Hey,
bro. It's like I'm
hey, look,
spitting
look,
it.
look.
What about Rihanna?
Eminem is the greatest technical rapper of all time. Like we just talking about technical rap.
Right, read that
Now
shit on
he's
paper.
amazing.
Like he's the greatest. But this ain't
He's
the stage.
amazing.
Nah,
I feel like
man.
that divide in the culture will be real loud on a versus stage. That's all I'm gonna say.
Technically, I ain't trying
Real
to hear
loud.
that shit.
Pusha T's in rollout mode.
Yes.
We don't gotta spend too much time
Yeah.
on it. I just want to just say that I've been on the Benny train. I've been like Benny Stan Jarv. You know what I mean? But then Pusha T descended from
Ascends, yes.
the coke rap clouds.
Oh God, here
He
we
just
go.
skis
During-
down that slope.
During the fashion show, this nigga dropped the video wild early on
Yeah.
Sunday, bro. I'm like, what is this shit?
Yeah,
Nah.
he was spitting crazy.
I've been waiting
that.
on Pusha for like 2-3 years now, bro.
That's how long
I think I said it on the pod. I'm like,
Daytona
Push, where you
dropped
at? Cause
2018.
Benny getting you out the way.
It's been what, 4 years?
I thought it was 2017.
Nah,
dog.
Daytona dropped
2018.
2019, isn't it?
Nah,
Nah, I guess it was
2018?
2019.
Okay.
He on his Kenny right now.
Bro.
Exactly.
Bro, all I gotta say, I'm excited.
Very.
Rap is in
Super
a good
excited.
space, and now you giving me a Pusha T album. I can't. There's no loser for me this year.
You can't.
Yo.
Yeah.
Push is just elite.
Yeah.
He's in that tier. He's in that special tier. He's in that, like, he's just,
Oh, no.
he's different.
Nah,
China Streetz
China.
over
No.
here. Slandering.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing over here? Don't,
Put the drink down.
Now, some people might say, but all you talk about is coke.
So?
Coke rap. Like, talk about something else. Listen, Pusha T makes coke rap sound like Shakespearean.
yes.
Like Oliver fucking Twist. Like fucking Tolstoy. And the motherfucker makes the grimiest coke shit and coke deals. He makes that shit sound like fucking like poetry, like pure, like unadulterated poetry.
So what do you say to the
It's-
people that's like, but he's not selling coke anymore? What do you say to that?
So
Oh,
so what?
that's fair.
He still got the stories. He still lived it at some point in his life, I assume. Right? Why he can't still pull from those stories?
that's the argument I'm hearing.
When he makes it sound that good, who cares?
I don't care.
Sin got me thinking
Who
the album
cares?
gonna be named A Bricketh of Cocus.
A brick of coke is,
What
yo.
is going on?
I'd buy that shit.
I would. That's the sad part about
A
it.
brick of coke.
Buying a brick of,
That's going on a shirt. Fuck
Edit
that.
that out of this show. You buying a
crying.
brick of coke.
last
All
brick.
right, calm down,
Does
y'all.
Stein have a brick of coke?
To get high or not to
The
get
last
high.
But
bird.
we saw you leaning in your chair, China. You don't got love for Pusha T?
Pusha T's nice.
Oh, all right. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Love Pusha.
Before we move on, Mase
I ain't
talk.
gonna say all that, but
I've been listening to Pusha
I
like
fucks with
heavy
Pusha.
since 03, but I
Is
tapped
it,
in
is
since
there
like the late
any
90s.
kind of like Drake fan affiliations over there? That's
Nah, it has nothing to do with
all right.
that.
Okay,
No.
it's just not for you. All right. So Mase, This is the point. We done talked about a whole bunch of old rappers.
Yeah, you
A
have.
lot of dudes in their 40s.
I have.
That's what we like, though. But you're here to balance this out. There's a lot of news in the young rap space.
Get some Dini for a second.
You already know. Let us know what's going on in that realm, bro.
So, we got a few things going on. I wasn't here last episode. I let y'all know that Dirk and Youngboy was heating up. I tried to put y'all on, right?
Yeah, you did.
It's actually in full effect now because we've moved past diss records and we've gotten to the point where they spelling out threats in stacks of money, y'all.
Wow.
Okay, so this is a fact. This is a fact.
Bro.
So
That's crazy, bro.
they've had their issues. I'm not academic, so I'm not about to read the rap sheet. Do your Googles. We're at the Fredro Star. You know what I mean? But Dirk and Youngboy, they've been having their issues for the past year. And Youngboy dropped his new mixtape, Colors, just went #1. Shouts to him. I think he beat Gunna out. He was sending shots at Dirk all on that jump. Depending on how you feel about Youngboy, the way he raps, I say he was rapping better than he's ever rapped on the project. So, you know what I mean? Even though it seems like some throwaways on there, he's rapping pretty well for Youngboy on there. But the big part is that they have the issues between Youngboy and Dirk. So Youngboy, he spelled out in a stack of money, we gonna kill you. He's on house arrest out in
So
Utah
you're telling
right
on
now.
yourself is what you're saying. All right, guys,
He's on house arrest, Jarv.
Go get arrested again.
He got police
Get arrested on
outside
house
his
arrest.
house.
Got the FBI and IRS
Word.
watching the timeline. What the fuck?
And so
Damn shame.
Lil Durk, he decided to spell out in money stacks, y'all niggas need to hurry up.
Oh,
Yeah, you know what I mean? However y'all feel about that. But the interesting thing is that it's caught on. I saw the mayor from Chicago writing this. I saw Nick Cannon. I saw 50 Cent. This is like the hottest trend right now is spelling out things with money or diapers.
With no child support or
I
something.
saw the mailman do one saying, I got your W-2. So you should be worried about that, man. Now, we'll get off of those two for now. Shouts to Youngboy, though. We waiting on the next Dirk project, though. I'm actually a Dirk fan. We're going to talk about Whack 100. Speaking crazy.
Why?
Got to.
He's old, but he's speaking about somebody young, y'all. So Whack 100, he's on like Spaces, Twitter Spaces every single day. I don't know, like 3 hours a day. He's there all the time.
that's his job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't manage game no more, right?
That's his 9 to 5, bro.
So he had a little thing where he basically said that Bobby Shmurda, recently out of jail, out of Brooklyn, that he lost his street cred because he dances too much.
Wow.
That basically, he had the streets, but
bro.
he's
That's
dancing
crazy,
too
bro.
zesty. And the streets don't support him anymore. Now, I don't believe that.
Nah.
I believe the issue is the records, folks. If Bobby would have came out, he would have gave us what we was asking for, some music. Or when he finally did come out, he gave us some good music, then he would be good. Bobby came out dancing from the beginning. You know what I mean? That's just his energy. We love that about Bobby. And I just think it's a little bit weird that Whack 100, it seems like an OG like him is trying to trick somebody like a Bobby out of his spot. You know what I mean? Like, we don't want Bobby getting in trouble. We don't want him on the block. We don't want him thugged out. We want Bobby doing just in the studio away from Quavo. Okay?
Yo,
That's
the
a
minute
fact.
we get this man away from Quavo, the music will be amazing. We don't need Shmigos. We
don't.
need Bobby Shmurda.
But Bobby's
Schmigos.
still on parole, right?
Right.
Okay, so let me say something. I'm gonna speak on this, right? From experience. When you're on parole, your best bet is to do everything that doesn't make you look gangster.
Right.
So what Bobby's doing right now is the smartest thing he could fucking do. Shake your ass, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? If that's what the fuck you gotta do to stay relevant, shake some dick up in the fucking camera, keep doing that shit. You don't have to be a fucking gangster out here, because guess what? When your ass is on fucking parole and you go back to them court systems and you gotta sit in there because at the end of the day, a parole judge has to let you out. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. It takes forever to get the fuck out of jail on a parole hold, okay? I got locked up for trespassing on parole, okay? And it took me 9 months to get the fuck out of jail for trespassing, okay? Some shit that they could have wrote me a fucking ticket on. No, 9 months.
That's nasty.
And see,
So when you got people talking about why you not being gangster in the fucking public eye, and you supposed to be a manager or whatever the fuck, that's where I have a problem. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're not looking at it from a perspective of somebody that's actually trying to better this artist that's in that fucked up position. Parole ain't no fucking joke. You understand what I'm saying? This man has family. He already put his life on his line for his mans. You understand what I'm saying? So we should take all that shit into consideration.
Everything
I just
Chyna
feel-
said minus the twerking.
exactly. And
I'm not talking about the twerking. Okay, like.
No, fuck that. Fuck that.
But
I'm
if
co-sign-
If
but
the
if
girls
he was-
want to see Bobby,
But
whatever
this is what I
Chyna
was getting
said,
ready. But
so
this is
be
what I'm
it.
saying. If
Yo.
he want to fucking shake his ass or shake his dick in front of the camera, trust me, it's a bunch of white bitches out there that like that shit.
There you
And
go.
at the end of the
Fuck
day,
it. Get
the
your
nigga said
Chippendales
he was
on,
getting
man.
pussy on the fucking plane because he was twerking. Listen, my nigga, more power to you. And at the end of the day, don't change what you doing because I already know why you're doing it.
you
You
go.
understand what I'm
There you
saying?
go.
And
Look,
I'm going to put it out there
applause.
so motherfuckers know why he may be moving like that. You can't look at it from a fucking stupid ass perspective of like, oh, why he not being gangster? Why he not giving us that gangster shit no more? The nigga just came home. Why would he do that?
That's
You
like
would think
the
so.
opposite of what you should do coming
Like,
home.
You would
know what I
think
mean?
you would think
Totally
somebody
agree.
like Whack 100 would.
who's
know
supposed to
that.
be an
But see, I
OG,
feel like-
right?
The nigga name is Whack 100.
But I feel like
Exactly.
Whack 100 is no longer a gangster, bro. He not to say that he's pussy. Let's be clear. He's a media personality now. Like Whack 100 is a
Right.
personality. It's not the dude from wherever he's from in California. He's there. He knows his name rings bells. So I'm gonna say some shit. I'm gonna go viral, trend. People gonna click on it. They're gonna talk about Whack 100. So I'm gonna go back to Twitter Spaces tomorrow, say some other bullshit. That's just the game. He's a media person. He's
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It is what it is.
But just in Bobby's defense, I had to defend him on it.
As you
That's
should.
facts.
The thing
You
is-
spoke a lot of facts.
Because the thing is, I don't know, like as an artist and somebody that was on parole as an artist, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like there's no spaces for people like that. You understand what I'm saying? There's not enough acknowledgement of that. Like, yeah, you want to get your life together. Yeah, you want to be this gangster rapper, but at the same time, like, you got these niggas on your back testing your piss every 5 seconds and
Right.
trying to find out where you live and all this other bullshit. You feel what I'm saying?
Or what
Bobby,
your,
we'll
or
take
what
a-
your
we'll take a
mans was
good
doing,
two-step,
and you
Bobby.
might have been around when he was doing it. You could be
Anything. Guess
accessory,
what?
whatever the fuck.
We'll
Guess
take a
what? You
good
could be in a
two-step.
video. You could be in a video rolling weed, right? Because now we got. Well, I didn't have to deal with that when I was on parole, but now you know these motherfuckers. You could be in a video with a nigga. You understand what I'm saying? On Instagram, and now they taking your Instagram. And they asking you about your Instagram when you walk into parole. That shit is crazy. So at the end of the day, if the nigga dancing, you can't ask a nigga why he dancing in parole.
Out the case.
Right.
Nigga.
Word.
Bruh.
Word. Real quick, before we move on, I got a question for the table. We don't have to talk about it too long, but we saw the rollout, Shenseea and Megan Thee Stallion. Hey girl. The song was not good. That's my opinion. It was very poor. No, it was not good. It wasn't very poor. But the visuals is very whoppish.
Yeah.
Shenseea the Rap Snob, what are your thoughts on this song? Mase, I know your thoughts. But Shenseea.
I just don't. Me personally, I don't need any more Only Phantoms, yo. No more Only
That's
Phantoms.
gangster.
Wow,
Put that in
bro.
the dictionary,
That's
folks.
crazy, bro.
I'm
That's how
done
you
with
feel,
them.
Sid?
I'm done with them, man. I'm done with
Only
them.
Phantoms?
That's
Bro,
dope.
it's like
You sound real misogynistic right now.
Listen, and I knew it's probably gonna go there. Somebody's probably gonna hear this and be like, "Oh, that's a double
You
standard."
hate your mom, son.
But yeah, like I hate women. I hate my mother. I hate my
Protect women,
sisters.
son.
But I know. But
Sicko.
listen.
Y'all are assholes. I just want y'all to know.
But I'm gonna.
I'm gonna say this
Wait, what did he say?
on camera.
I missed it.
Protect women.
Protect women.
But listen, I'm gonna call myself out before anybody else can call me out, right? Because we just talked about Pusha T and how he only raps about coke, and
Right.
that is
Yes.
it.
Right?
But he makes that shit sound like
Sin,
Shakespearean
be careful,
Tolstoy.
Sin. Be careful.
Delineations.
Like the Only Phantoms, they cool. They cool. They do their job. But it's like to me, it's like the male space.
This shit ain't do his job, though. Niggas got
but
that shit
look,
the fuck out of here, actually.
the male space has so many different lanes. I just feel like there's just only one lane that some of these female artists are taking, or that's being given to them. I don't know if there's larger people at play here, but like
I don't know. What do you think about this, Chyna? The only phantoms, according to Shenseea. Just so you know, he said it. I didn't say it. He
Listen,
said it.
I actually. All right, so here's what I gotta say. I would have preferred that record to be a little bit more reggae-ish.
Fair, yes.
There you go.
I feel like she went full American. Like, you're Jamaican, you make great dancehall music. You know what I'm saying?
No, I just would have preferred it to have a little bit more. You know what I mean? A little bit more curry, a little bit more.
Yo.
You know.
Yo, a little more oxtail, a little more jerk.
Listen. Give me some steamed fish. You know.
For real.
But what I will say is, men do have a bigger range of being able to stick on the same fucking topic for forever. You could be a coke rapper, you could be a trapper, you could be a trapper far removed for over God knows
Trapper
how long.
far removed, a new bar.
I'm just saying. You could be a trapper far removed, and you could talk about how you was selling bricks and all that shit. But I can't talk about popping my pussy. That's a problem. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm kind of.
You in the middle.
I'm always gonna be in the middle because I'm a woman. You know what I mean? But on the same token, like me personally, I'm all for them doing whatever they do. Me personally, because Shenseea is on a freaking on the record, I would have wanted to hear more of the island aspect.
Yes.
Only because I'm a yard gal. So at the end of the day, I want to hear that. Like I want to feel that. You understand what I'm saying? Like I want to feel that. But I'm not gonna take away from what it was. The visuals, them shits was sexy. You know, they was very, very sexy. But like I said, men are allowed. I have a bar about this on the album that I have coming out, and that's to talk about me. But like, you know,
talk about yourself. What you
that's
mean?
what we here for.
no, hold on. No, I didn't know if you wanted
It's
to
a
get
safe
it.
space
I said,
here.
how is it that y'all want pussy but get mad when bitches talk about pussy?
That's a bar.
And the thing is, if I'm gonna talk about my pussy, why you mad I'm talking about it unless you want some other shit?
The trap.
No, it's not a trap. It's reality. Because at the end of the day, you're going to question me about why I'm talking about it. But then at the end of the day, not you guys in particular, but then, you know, a motherfucker that like what he see on my fucking album cover want to holler at me. But ain't your only aim to fucking fuck me? Okay, then. So shut the fuck up and listen to these bars about how wet my shit is. Now shut the fuck up. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's a double-edged sword. You understand what I'm saying? And this is why I say, like, you know, the pussy raps, they work for me. But sometimes I just want them to be a little bit better.
I appreciate you saying pussy raps because you know what you just did? You don't even know what you just did.
Delineation.
I had a whole rant about pussy raps last fall, and she responded to it. And I didn't look at it that way. Yeah, we gonna tap in. We gonna look at the video. Mase, you said it. I'm gonna blow you up. I don't care. I got blown up, so you gotta get blown up. Mase said when he saw the WAP at Jason video that he could watch the shit on mute. Why? Because they look good.
Yeah.
Right.
So why should we complain about pussy raps?
Hey.
Shout out to Chyna Streetz for shutting me the fuck up like 6 months later. Because I had a whole gripe about that shit.
Record is still mid.
But to your point, yes, it's ass. But but to your point, I agree. As a West Indian at the table too, and as a person who watched Sean Paul basically take dancehall music and go crazy with it, he already showed you that you don't even have to change your sound to make a way in America. Like I don't like the sound that she chose for this song at all. I felt like she could have went more reggae, or a little more Caribbean aspect into it.
I just felt like she should have went more into her.
Right.
I feel like for this particular record, only because she's on it.
It's
you
her
understand
song.
what I'm saying? It is.
Yeah.
Oh, I
A lot
thought it
of-
was
and-
Megan's
and-
Nah, it's her
song.
song.
And a lot of
featuring
people-
Meg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of people
Ooh.
saying that too.
Right.
They
So-
expected more from Shenseea.
So it wasn't that I expected more from her. Like, I respect the record, you understand? Because I understand. I see the vision that's going on here. You understand what I'm saying? But on the flip side, because she is of an island descent,
It's only right.
I would want to hear more of the island descent.
Right.
You
Men
understand what I'm
versus
saying?
like dude.
Because the thing is, if you're going to shake your ass,
You need a misogynist.
I want to,
Damn,
no.
bro. It was such a phoned in verse.
Right.
Like I felt like, you know what? After the whole Caribbean vibes, maybe she gonna come, maybe put a little Caribbean ting on it. You know what I'm saying?
For real?
Or even just vibe it out. I just feel like she was on her couch with ice on her foot, and she would just listen
Yo.
with a bucket of ice cream.
You doing too much.
With a bucket of ice
Bucket of ice cream, like, you know what?
Yo.
Because you know she's not with Party no more.
Do you not want us to do this podcast
She's
anymore?
dolly now.
Right, like what
Shout
do
out
you
to
mean?
Meg.
Like,
And she would just eat it, and she would just yo, listen. This is my take.
Misogynistic
She
Dini in the
cut this whole
building.
shit out. She just on the couch with a bucket of
I'm
cookie
here.
dough.
Don't get me.
Cookie dough with the ice on the foot, and she's like, you know what? Let me just put this 16 together. But it was me,
Ice
God.
on her foot? You want to talk about her feet right now?
Dude,
No, you out of
Oh
line.
my
You
It's probably the worst lady verse I heard
Pulled up
all year.
from 30 on y'all.
I'm gonna reel it back in.
What are you talking
Worst
about?
lady verse I've heard all year. I've heard some great female rappers this year. That was definitely the blackest verse I've heard this year. From a lady.
Why?
Trash, bro. I tried, bro. I tried.
I don't think. Honestly, I don't think Meg's verse was trash.
I don't feel
Meg's
like.
song is trash.
Meg's
I
verse
just-
is good.
It's definitely,
I
you know what it
don't
is?
feel
I
like
just think
the
it's.
song.
I'm just feeling like we had WAP already. So
We
like,
did.
why?
We like WAP.
This is
It's
one of those
clearly
songs
a
you'll
WAP
never play again on
retread.
your own, but you'll appreciate what it does.
Now you
in
know what it is?
nightlife.
Like I'll never play WAP on my phone, but like when I was listening to satellite
and
radio, they
nightlife.
came on.
No, WAP
I
was
would've-
good.
I would have.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not gonna
would
do
have cut it
that.
off.
During nightlife is beautiful.
What I mean
Like,
is,
I'm gonna tell you why WAP was good,
Okay.
because at the end of the day, like you could really like just be talking shit to your nigga at the end of the night, be like get a bucket and a mop, this some wet. Like you could be really talking shit with that. Like, and I understand, like, you know, from a male's perspective, because y'all be wanting super bars 24/7.
Yes.
You know what I
We
mean?
love it.
I know, but I don't give a shit. But what I'm saying, like, no, seriously, as a woman, sometimes, you know, you need range. You don't want to hear super bars 24/7. Sometimes I just want to talk about popping my cat.
Fair.
And at the end of the day, it's not a bad thing. It's range. You have to have, you know, like sometimes I want to listen to Travis Scott and sometimes I want to listen to Rock Marciano.
Dope.
And then there's times I want to turn Rock Marciano off and I want to turn Travis Scott on.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You have to have like
Balance.
definitely balance. And you know, I feel like WAP gives you that balance. Like sometimes I want to hear somebody like myself, and then there's other times I just like, you know, fuck it, I don't want to be lyrical. I just want to pop my pussy tonight, and that's the fucking end of it. You understand what I'm
I
saying?
get it, but I feel like she could at least did it better. The record was just so dry. I feel like the record actually dried up
Oh
when
my
she got
God.
on
The
there.
record was whack. I
Dini,
ain't
you've
gonna
already
lie.
buried us enough.
I'm out of here.
You've buried us enough.
Nah, but
I really
I
tapped in hoping I was gonna hear something good because I didn't hear the record prior to like a couple days ago.
I think
I tapped in like-
Shensea's people were probably like, "Hey, we saw what y'all did with
WAP.
WAP.
And we trying to
Let's do that again.
I don't think
I'm not mad at trying to recreate the energy. If the song was fire, I would have fucked
There
with
you
it.
go.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like the song was
It'll do its work in the spot.
the song was skip. You know what I mean? That's what it was. It is what it is.
Mute, Jarv, mute.
Mute. Oh yeah, the visual was definitely mute. But let's change subjects before we get canceled. Jay Electronica said that Hove had the greatest double entendre of all time. I'm one of the least prepared hosts of podcast history, so I'm hoping that Shenseea might have prepared himself with the bar.
You just gonna throw me out there
Because you're always prepared. I'm unprepared. You're prepared.
That's true. I don't remember what bar it was.
Doesn't matter what the bar is.
I can look it up. Go ahead. I'll look
But
it up on Twitter because it was on Twitter.
While Shenseea looks up the bar, I noticed something because Nas fans, no offense, Sen, love to talk about Jay-Z's a biter and he takes other people's lyrics, etc., etc. Don't roll your eyes, Dini. You're a Nas fan too.
But I don't.
You know what I
I
mean?
give Hov his
Whoa,
props with
what's
that.
this supposed to?
I never.
So-
The repeater line. As
My
long as it's your
argument,
brother.
as y'all heard
Chyna,
me
it's like
say
the bees
off
in the
record
season here
mad
with Jay and
times,
Nas.
Jay-Z is the
I'm
most
out of
quoted
this. I'm
rapper
neutral, like.
of all time.
Okay.
Recently, we had a couple of artists quote Hove on their songs. I think Pusha T quoted Hove from
Recently.
Freemason.
Yep.
I think Mock Hami quoted Hove on his surprise tape that dropped last week.
Shane
So
Noir, right.
Shane Noir quoted Hove. So I need to understand, why don't the same people who say Jay-Z's a biter don't have the same energy for all these other rappers who quote Jay-Z every day in their raps?
And y'all don't even fuck with him like that. He fucked with Big.
Hey, do you fuck with him like that? You know,
come on, man.
You know you the fake Hove fan a lot.
Hove is the prototype for what you would want to be in hip hop.
Okay.
Agreed.
I have the same stance. Nas is the prototype for what you want to be with a pen in hip hop. But if
Agreed.
you wanted to be someone in hip hop, Hove is like the GOAT, bro.
Hove pen is fire too, though.
Absolutely.
With the hand that don't write.
He
Do we still care about the bar?
Yes.
Immaculate Conception, my God, is so hard to conceive.
I don't think that bar was that crazy.
It
dope bar, though.
I don't think that bar was that
cool.
crazy.
Wait, what did you say?
Rome's like, yo, I got like
It's
50
hot, but
bars
it's not
that's harder,
enough.
it's harder than that.
And he gonna stay out of this one.
Yo, Mase, what do
Listen.
you think about that bar and Hov being the most bitten rapper in rap history?
I don't think Hov is the most bitten rapper. I think Big is the most bitten rapper
Oh?
in history. Yeah.
Still?
I
Still
think-
now?
To this day, yeah. I think
Wow.
Big, I mean, by great rappers, you know what I mean?
Long
Like,
drop.
Wow,
yeah, I think,
bro. That's crazy, bro.
Hov, I'm not trying to shit on Hov because
I know.
me and Jarvis have had conversations. Hov is the rapper that in your everyday life you could just quote his bars. You know what I mean? What you eat don't make me shit, then. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, Hov is gonna be quoted. He got one-liners, he got double entendres, he got shit that you. I remember there was a bar on Reasonable Doubt. I ain't figure out what it means till like 2012. You know what I'm saying? That's
Pray to
what
God,
Hov-
joint. Never prayed to God. I prayed to God.
Nah, I knew that one.
That's my favorite song. The Evils, like I play it all the time.
To this
Stupid.
day.
Stupid crazy.
That's
I
Hov.
play it all the time. This is why I was able to have this argument with this nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because at the end of the day, The Evils is one of my favorite songs.
Can't go
Like,
wrong with
right.
the Evils. You heard that, Nas fans? In the verses, Jay's could pull out the Evils. I'm just saying. All right,
I wish
Exactly.
I wish they fucking would go at it. I do, but that's not what we talk about. But go ahead.
Nah, I believe that, you know, Hov is one of the more quoted rappers ever. But how could you not quote Hov if you're a nice rapper, you know what I mean, and you came up in this era, of course you're gonna quote Hov. Just like Dean said, he was the coolest nigga. We all
Prototype,
wanted to
man.
be like him, you know what I mean? He had the shorty
Dressing
we
like
all
this nigga,
wanted.
bro. Like,
You know what I mean? He had the
did have
most
the shorty.
bread. Like, come on now.
My
Like,
thing is, in
he's
retrospect,
like Zach Morris on rap.
on
you feel
God, man.
Nas won the war. I mean, Nas won the battle, but Jay-Z won the war.
me? Exactly.
Signed him afterwards.
Thank
goddammit.
you.
Exactly.
And
Thank you. You heard that,
Of
Sin?
course.
Sin had to take
You
a
gotta
drink
take a
after that
drink.
one.
Take a sip, brother.
but here's why I say that. Like, and I mean no disrespect to either one of them. I respect both their pens because both of them, you know, are very
Legends.
monumental in my career. But why I say that is because everybody aspires. I don't know an artist on their fucking catalog that doesn't want to get to Jay-Z level. You understand what I'm saying?
Man.
Yes, you want to write like Nas. Yes, you do. You want to rip everybody a new asshole like Nas can. You understand what I'm saying? And we're not gonna take that away from Nas because at the end of the day, he's. I feel like he's the only one with the ability to rip everybody a new asshole.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I mean,
Listen, we don't gotta say it, but we all know.
We know.
Right.
We know. Fair play.
Right.
play.
Exactly. So
This is
the
a good
thing-
topic. A fair topic about Jay-Z with nobody wearing the cape. I wore the cape a little bit, but I didn't wear the cape
No,
I
I'm
usually
not.
wear.
I'm not caping for
No,
Jay-Z.
I'm saying me. I wear the cape all the time.
No, because I was having this conversation earlier with Rome. You feel what I'm saying? I'm throwing you under the bus, nigga. But yeah, like we was talking about like how we listen to Jay-Z. You understand what I'm saying? And because you know he and I, you know, we in the same shit. You understand what I'm saying? So we look at Jay-Z and Nas the same way. Like both of them motherfuckers are two prolific writers. You
Yes.
understand what I'm saying? And I respect
Relentless.
both. I respect both their pens. You understand what I'm saying? I don't put one over the other in that aspect.
Okay.
But there's certain things that I fuck with Nas for, and there's certain things that I fuck with Jay-Z for. And I'm not apologetic about either one of them. You understand?
Right.
And to round it up, I feel like, you know, Jay-Z should be respected for that motherfucking Reasonable Doubt shit. You understand what I'm saying? That the Evils, like, if you break down the Evils for real, and listen to the shit that he was saying in that motherfucker, like, that song is, like, amazing. That shit is, like, God level shit.
You gotta
know
be-
me,
it
but
is-
the whole world
it's elite
owns
God level.
strip.
Chyna, you got to be careful because they on the internet saying that his music didn't age well and he's not that.
I don't
good.
give a fuck
You
what
know
these
what I mean?
people
That's
listen.
what
I
they
don't
saying.
care.
You go.
Hold on.
That's what they saying.
Look,
That says a lot,
I'm gonna
so.
become one of y'all
Yo,
real quick.
just
I
put
don't
the
give
battery
a
in the
I
whole
don't
back.
give a shit about what anybody has to say about rap because most of you motherfuckers' pens is not even up there to fucking compete with me to have this conversation.
Wow.
So at the end of the day,
Oh, where's my drop? Oh,
I'm just saying.
bro.
That's
That's
crazy.
crazy, bro.
I don't
The
give a
thing
fuck
is-
who you are. So
Fuck who you are.
fuck who you are for real. Because the thing is, if you actually have a pen, the way that motherfucker wrote the evils, that shit is
honestly reasonable.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. And even Volume 1, once you got over what it wasn't.
Volume 1 is a fucking classic, and we're not even gonna disrespect. We're not gonna disrespect Jay-Z, because the thing is, in retrospect, once you actually live the shit that Jay-Z is talking about, because a lot of people can't relate.
Didn't hit them.
Right.
And that's the problem, because the thing is, if you can't relate to what that motherfucker's talking about, you're not gonna understand it. So, you know, a lot of motherfuckers talk about this coke rap shit. They talk about this drug dealer shit. They talk about all this other shit. But if you never lived that life, you're not gonna feel exactly where he's coming from. So the shit is not gonna land the same way.
Yeah.
And that be the problem half the time.
Yo, listen. I'm a fan. That's all I gotta say. We gotta get. We about to wrap up. We ran a little long. Again, I was late, but we gotta get to the mailbag. And on this mailbag is a special roast sincere edition. We dropped.
What did I do?
This might be my favorite mailbag. What's going on?
We dropped the is Nas or is does Andre 3000 rap better than Nas and Fabulous?
Oh man.
Wait, what?
So when we linked up on Wednesday or Tuesday, it was Tuesday. I told Sin that the comment section was cooking him because they believe that Fabulous and Nas rap better than Andre 3000. Not make better music,
songs,
just the
art of
skill of rapping does it better than Andre 3000.
That's fine. Y'all just wrong.
words
So I just
rhyme.
want to read some of the comments that they said. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay.
It'll be wrong, but that's fine.
So G-Mook 101 says
Who?
That's his name, G-Mook 101. That's what it
Why
says.
does he have Mook in his name?
Hey, yo. So Fab
with
better
murder.
than Andre, right?
That's it?
That's what he says.
That's
he
it?
says,
That's your whole argument?
I'm reading it.
Oh, okay.
Jerome Morgan put his government on there. Nas by light years. Fab 2. Mike H says, dude in the middle, that'll be you. Bugging on this topic. Okay?
That's it. But
I'm not finished.
But are they giving any sort of concrete
You don't have to. You
don't
bugging.
have to.
argument?
You're
You're just
bugging.
bugging.
You don't need,
Next.
we gave the argument. DD and I gave the argument. They agree with us. Tangela Palmer says, Andre 3000 is goated, but Nas is the GOAT. I don't care what nobody says. Nobody in the rap game is as lyrically, intellectually, and spiritually gifted as Nas.
Right.
That's big stand energy right there.
Yeah. He went a
That's
little
real,
overboard. But to
Derek Edwards says,
wait, no, I gotta address that last comment
Okay.
because that y'all did that.
what do we do?
Y'all
We told you to
started,
just bug the fuck out?
y'all started saying
Us?
that I said
You said
and
he-
misquoted me
No, we
saying
didn't. No, we
that
didn't.
Andre
No,
is better
No,
than
you
Nas.
said- you said on the same level.
There you go.
You
That's
said
what
on
I
the
said.
same level.
Did he?
I said
He said it,
comparable.
and then he tried to walk you
tried
back.
to walk
it back.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
I
did.
said comparable.
No,
I said comparable.
Not even. You
Said
That is what I said.
fuck
Go
are you
back.
talking
same
about?
level, bro.
I
Then I
said-
watched the
fuck are
episode.
you
You
talking
said
about?
Andre rapped as good as Nas. I was
I said-
shocked.
Bro, you said that.
Go
And then
back.
you tried to walk it back, Sin.
I said
and
it's
then we corrected
comparable.
you on
Believe
the
it.
episode, bro. I put the clip of myself,
All
nigga.
I said
heard
is
what
that
you said.
they're in the same tier.
Get the fuck outta
They
here,
are
bro.
comparable.
No, they're not. But keep going, Jarv.
I mean, y'all
Man.
could be wrong. That's fine.
Ovi Grant Digbori. What a name.
Wait, what?
Dick
Right.
boring.
I'm out of here.
Says, this guy knows nothing. Damn. So sincere.
Wait, no. There's no. I saw that comment. There's no context on that
Bro,
comment.
it's you, bro. It's you.
There's no
It's
context
you.
on that comment.
It's you, bro. It's you.
It's not you.
It's you.
You're the one
Because
that they clapped at the most.
He said this guy.
This guy.
Two guys said one was better.
It's
One
your
guy.
one guy argument.
Said, I
One
think
guy.
you were the
You,
guy.
nigga.
man. I think you were the
Yo,
guy.
So, Sin,
Yeah.
Was that my burner account? Did I leave that?
Mike 100. That's you, nigga. I know it's you.
Mike 100.
It's really
I'm
Mase
gonna get at
100.
you one day, Mike 100.
So, Sin, before we get to your lawn, it seems like you have some guests. What you want to say to these people in the mailbag?
I mean, y'all wrong. It's fine. That's all I can say.
Wow.
You're wrong.
Wow.
They're wrong.
Bro.
I don't
Point
know
to the camera,
Mason
baby,
stance.
bro.
No, bro.
Put the
You're
camera.
wrong.
I thought you was bugging, Sin. I'm sorry. I
You're
thought I
wrong.
watched it and I
Bugging
couldn't
that,
believe
that
it.
Andre is better at
Based on the parameters.
literally rapping.
I wasn't
The
even
art of
worried
rap,
about
not
that
making
anymore.
songs, not wearing a fucking skirt and playing with the guitar, just rapping. Fab is better.
That's
Nas
not
is better.
What's cooler than cool, baby?
Nas,
Ice
yeah.
cool.
I'm saying Nas. I would say Nas is better.
Like we said last
But
episode.
Fab is on the same level
You
as Nas.
bring Fab.
No. All right, then.
You bring Fab and
But Andre's on the
Andre
same
to
level
a
as Nas.
cipher.
He's-
Just a cipher.
Just
Ask some
rap.
niggas
Y'all
to
don't
rap.
listen.
Give me
You
a
know what
quick
it is?
act.
Y'all have
Wait,
to listen to Outkast.
wait. Hold
You know what it
on.
is? Y'all have not listened to Outkast enough, and
That's
it
not
shows.
true.
Wait,
That's not
hold on,
true.
Y'all have not
hold
listened to
on.
Outkast enough, and it
Wait,
shows.
we got Andre 3000, Nas, and Fabulous in the same cipher.
Yeah.
That shit don't even make sense. Okay.
That's what we
Now,
trying
wait,
to tell them.
If it's a bunch of New York niggas,
wait.
Drake gonna
No.
start spitting. They gonna be like, get out of here.
No,
with that.
no. Honestly,
They would tell 3 Stacks the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
3 Stacks. Hold on.
Take off that
In
dress.
the moon and the stars.
Y'all are
What was it,
annoying.
Didi?
It's like, on the moon when I walk.
No, go ahead,
in the
Chyna.
groove when I
No,
talk.
you good.
Let them ladies speak, yo.
I'm laughing with these
Speak.
fools.
What's
Like,
wrong
this
with
shit
y'all?
is hilarious. No, all jokes aside, like, I could understand.
It's just
I
the way
could
the nigga rap.
understand.
It just,
But I honestly, Andre 3000 is fucking nice.
He
Like,
is,
y'all
he
gotta,
is.
Like, but the
Dope
thing
nice.
is, wait. Nas and Fab?
Nas and Fab, Chyna.
Wait, hold on. Fab gonna talk about his outfits. Okay, so
That's a
like,
fact.
let's just start there.
They
Okay.
all flee though.
Not in the last couple years.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
And let me tell
and I
you-
tried to say that last
Hold on,
time. They
hold
tried
on.
to come at me.
Fab,
son popped
don't
out
get,
of
Y'all
Wait,
got
wait,
you brought up
fabulous
Jersey
keeps
vibes.
Hold
on.
on.
But you don't even listen to Fab. You
Hold on, wait.
disqualified.
I
Fab,
do
don't
listen
get
to
mad
Fab.
at me. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Fab, at the end of the day, his shit, with his dressing and whatnot, I already know what that's about. You know what I mean? We not gonna talk about his clothes, because at the end of the day, the nigga show up when he need to show up.
That's a fact.
Right.
Now Nas, on the other hand, Nas is nasty at what he do, and at the end of the day, that Magic album, we gonna talk about that at real shit. That motherfucker came to do what he needed to do. You understand what I'm saying? He heard y'all talking like he wasn't the same nigga no more, and he came and put everybody in his fucking place. Like, listen, bitch, I can still do this. I just don't choose to because I'm getting paid to do this other shit. Like,
3 Stacks didn't even give us a solo album. How you
no,
putting
3
them?
Stacks.
That's not what we're talking
on, 3
about. We're not
Stacks.
gonna do this again, bro.
Oh, you right. We gotta
3
wrap it up though. Josh done kick
For,
us out.
for,
Oh, wait,
for,
get
for
me
a
outta
nigga
here.
with the hardest
Let's go.
16s, I still have not
Bro.
bumped into a nigga
Alright.
that knows these verses, bro.
we gonna talk about it on the next episode. We gonna bring this up again.
I'm crying.
But this is at this point we done mashed on your tulips. We done ripped your petunias out. We threw the roses on the corner.
Sorry, son.
Yo, Sin, you gotta get us off your lawn, bro.
Yeah, man. So my lawn now.
I'm sorry.
Nah, it's nothing to be sorry about. That's what we're all here for.
No, I'm joking.
Are you not entertained? All right, so this is gonna be a double-sided lawn because there's flowers on the lawn too. So I might give some flowers out in a minute. But I've been seeing a trend online where people are comparing classic albums from like the golden era in the 90s to modern albums. I seen somebody compare. There was like, yo, which album is better, Cuban Links or To Pimp a Butterfly?
What?
Wow.
What?
Or what album is better?
Hold on, Sin.
Illmatic or Forest Hills Drive? And I'm like, what are y'all talking? Like, are y'all that hard up for content and reactions that y'all just gonna throw two
Albums,
like these
yeah.
two albums, just throw them together, even though they're like 20 years apart?
They don't even need
They're
to
not
be
even
compared.
contemporaries. They're not from the same era. Like, what are y'all doing? Y'all, like, if you do that, y'all need to get the fuck off my lawn, because that's just dumb shit. But I wanted to cut that short because we're approaching February, right? This album's gonna come. I mean, this podcast episode is gonna come out in February. In February, I always like to celebrate the life of Big Pun.
Yes, sir.
The life of Jay Dilla, the life of Big L. R.I.P. to all three of those legends. Just gave immaculate shit to the game, classic material. It's that time of year, and I always like to recognize them and shout them out. R.I.P. to all of them. Also, as of this taping today, which is January 28th, it's the 25th anniversary of Camp Lo's classic album, Uptown Saturday Night, an underappreciated classic. I feel like not enough people talk about it. I feel like we don't talk about it enough here. Shout out to Sonny Chiba, shout out to Geechee Shout out to Geechee Suede. Shout out to Ski Beats, who just fucking murdered that album. Like the amount of immaculate beats that he supplied Camp Low with is fucking
amazing,
ridiculous. Amazing album, just a whole vibe straight through. Beats was fire, rhymes fire, the visuals was fire, just gets you in the mood. Yeah, man, underappreciated classic. Shout out to that. 25 years, and flowers to them.
And if you don't fuck with none of that, you could get off. Get off my lawn. Get the fuck out of here. Chyna Streetz, we appreciate you coming on. You are welcome to come back whenever you feel like it.
I want to come back because at the end of the day, I want to come back. I want to spit some bars for you guys and live. You feel what I'm saying? I want to give you that.
You're here for
I
that.
want to give you that spicy shit y'all deserve. You know what I mean?
All right.
Real shit.
For the people who don't know you though, where can they find Chyna Streetz?
Listen, my name speaks for itself. My name is Chyna Streetz. You can find me Chyna with a Y, Streetz with a Z at the end. You know what I mean? On any social media platform, any DSP. You know what I mean? If you're looking for my music, just type in Chyna Streetz. Chyna with a Y, Streetz with a Z at the end. It's self-explanatory. Chyna with a Y, Streetz with a Z at the end. But yeah, you know, anywhere you want to look for me, you know, come holler at me. I'm not one of them bougie ass motherfuckers that you can't talk to right now. At least right now.
It depends.
Listen, because
my
life is changing. My life is ever so changing and ever so evolving. And like I said, you know, I was on tour last year. This year, I'm in VIP rooms. You can't even get next to me now, so I don't fucking know.
What you were saying? Yesterday's price is what, Dini?
It's not
today's price.
It's definitely not. Like, I need y'all to stop coming at me with them low ball ass feature prices. But like, you know,
listen, that EP is gonna change the price.
Listen, I'm telling
keep
you.
those in the drafts, y'all.
Get your money right out there.
I didn't say it, but yeah. But like,
add another zero to that shit.
We'll say it for you.
Listen, no, but seriously, and this is another thing. Just because I'm a woman, you understand what I'm saying? Like, don't come at me sideways. Because at the end of the day, the same way you do business with men, you have to do business with me. Because I'm not cut out for that bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? And I really, you know, I want you to respect my pen and respect me and the way I handle business the same way you would respect anybody else. Regardless of the fact, I'm bad influence. I represent bad influence. That's what I come with. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not, you know, a part of any of these other cogs in the machine that you may think or whatever. But, you know, I represent my brand. So if I'm telling you this is what it is, this is what it is.
Your price is your price. The end.
It's not just that. But the thing is, you got to understand, motherfuckers will come to a woman and try to negotiate because they feel like we're softer.
Yeah. Right. Yes.
That's a fact.
That's whack, yeah.
So the thing is, I'm not that bitch.
Okay.
You know, and no, I'm not moving. But, you know, aside from that, you know, you could come talk to me, you could come holler at me because at the end of the day, I feel like this is gonna be a real bad influence year. You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like bad influence 2022 is gonna be real disgusting. I already know what we got in store. I'm just waiting to show it to y'all. I can't really
with a Y, Streetz with a
Z at the end.
Tap the fucking get familiar.
That's all I got to say.
Dini, take us home.
Yo, shout out to Chyna Streetz, our lovely guest for the night. Shout out Rome Streetz in the cut like a peroxide.
Shout out to Rome Streetz, you know what I mean?
Shout out Young Masito, voice of the young people. Shout out Shenseea, the rap snob with that beat that you hear in the background. Tap the fuck in for that heat, man. Shout out to Jarv, the point guard who keeps the point guarded. You dig? Shout out to super producer Josh in the back. Yo, we happy to have you. We know you came out, could have had dinner with wifey. Shout out to Miss Josh.
Shout out to wifey.
Mrs. Josh.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. We happy he's here with us. He's in a beautiful place.
My bad, sister.
We gonna get him back to you in one piece, beloved. Yo, we are the Rap Roundtable, and we the fuck out of here.
Sir.
Dee.
Gang, gang.
The heroes you need.